Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. How is everybody doing today? Hope that life has been treating you well, guys. Been trying to recreate the stream setup from yesterday, so hopefully that will more or less work out. We'll see as we go along. But yeah, I did second display capture window here, so this should hopefully work better. Good pin for the win. Right. You also need to get the technologies involved, so I can actually highlight your comments, guys. Got Finn for the win, hopefully. So, finals today. Yeah, finals are today as well. It's going to be 2 semi-final matches, then finals, and I assume for the third place. Genuinely love these. What I want no more comments from you, but more memes. There we go. Stop trolling me and start memeing me. We need more meme clips. We need a clip for Piggy from That Will Do Pig. We need a clip for Bishop, I think. Some sort of mega cannon. We will see you next year on the stage, hopefully. What's up, JJ? How's everybody doing? Just a quick reminder. Just a quick reminder, guys. Whoever is the juggernaut of the stream gets to add a new champion to the matchup spreadsheet. You can do it at the end of the stream. So whoever remains the juggernaut of the stream gets to pick whichever champion they want to be added to have their stats calculated and then see the overview of it and so on and so forth. So this thing, I think I just need to delete. This one doesn't have to be here. And there we go. Right, back to Twitch. Scrappy versus Finn. All right. Yeah, we're talking about trying to get you on stage. I was surprised. Who was talking about it? They should have made this a bit longer? Yeah, I think so too. What's the point of what? I think it's just trolling me there. Send me the piggy kill. I'll try to find it, yeah. We need a few more. How disappointed. I really didn't like that. I really didn't like that poll. I'll tell you that much. But Mike? Bullshit, come on. He actually isn't. But whatever. I can't help. You should be able to. It could be device specific, I think. I have definitely received 1+ gigabyte files. It was one of the things that I was never really kind of like allowed to talk about. But no. Just send me a list of clips on the line PM. I'll make one. Okay. Fighting Ham good? Yes, Fighting is very good. Time to pre-roll before the match. So you could stick around and watch. You get to head into work. Oh, I'd say later in Ninja. How do you access those spreadsheets? Seem useful. They're not public yet. No pictures? What do you mean no pictures? Are you back in Germany? I'm not German. I'm Latvian, and I'm back in Latvia right now. That spreadsheet will be made public. It's just not yet. I want to grow it up a bit, and I still have some editing work to do on it. I want to add a few more things. On stream, but I'm really not want Strife. I mean, like, maybe Strife is going to be the clutch that we need, but it's just I don't like the champion, that's all. He was like Hankit ever since he made the sack. He didn't make it, he just cut it off. Do you understand? I thought OG Storm is not bad. The point is, I really didn't need her dupe, like, you know. And her dupe is like virtually, like, okay, so here's your option. You can get a dupe on Howard the Duck, which is actually useful. For 4 options for a new champion, which is awesome. Or a dupe on a champion that, you know, the dupe will not ever really do much. Battlerealm can't play in the event because his country wasn't included in the list of qualifying countries. Well, we'll see. There's something I want to say, but I can't at the moment. You can DM me online. DM me online. Oh, content man, you're my go-to for guides. Yeah, I really need to get going on those 8.3 guides. No promises. I'll try to put one out today. How many years Master is playable? Many. To be fair, Jessica Jones was many years as well unplayable. And Weapon X. But as they're showing some new event. No, it's going to be the finals of the tournament. If I took any pictures. Oh. Someone asked for Starkey clip. Q did. Who do you think will win the semifinals? Well, I'm cheering for FinTech. Greetings from North Carolina. Well, greetings to you too. Valnia. Hey, Snoop. Let's start. Thank you very much, Snoop. Very kind of you. Alright, I need to disable the alert box though. I think. No, wait, I'm gonna leave the alert box on. Yeah. Should be fine. Should be fine. And there you go. Thank you very much, Snoop. Crappy prediction? I wouldn't be surprised. I think any of those four can win. Any single one of those four can win. All of them are there for a reason. What's up, Pablo? What's up, Robin? What is you saying? Shut your mouth out. I actually haven't done a single fight with my Odin yet. I have brought him in Ward for 3 fights, but I haven't done a single fight. I just haven't had much time. Last stream, it was difficult to hear you for the loud conversations from the announcers. I'll try to do the sound mixing a bit better. Banter, exactly. Those two know each other as well. Like, don't worry, Q takes more shit in these streams than everybody else. Don't forget that you are a mod.
Snoop there for $1.99. Let's start the bidding war.
What's up, Pablo? Fighting. Just for the dragon. Oh, come on, that's just mean. But yeah, so we have Snoop the Fool there. Is level up after event completion? No, after event completion, it's always either hero use or arena wins. They go like in order. Rob, please slap Q. Say no more. Say no more. Q, watch this. Oh, jeez. Oh. Easy. Honestly, I like your reactions and comments better than the announcers. Well, thanks. And I mean, that's the point. These are like watch-along streams. Do you think we'll get Abyss next 7-star for the new Abyss? No, I don't think it was mentioned. Maybe, but I don't think so. What's up, the Kingpin? How are you doing? Feels so good. You might be here for the dragon comments. I'm here to time out dragon comments. So keep. Yeah, I mean, Q is you know, enjoying these watch-along streams because people tend to go very, very hard on Kabam guys. Like, internet is a mean place. And, you know, it took me a while to adjust myself because, trust me, I get a lot of really mean comments. Like, you wouldn't believe. And, you know, it's just something you need to learn when you're a content creator. It doesn't matter what you could be curing cancer on YouTube and there's still going to be some idiot, you know, it's like, could you move your fat ass any faster? It's like your fucking teeth are crooked or something, you know? You can't be insecure and do this. Oh, by the way, guys, if you are becoming the juggernaut of the stream, then also let us know the champion which you are wanting to see on the sheet. And thank you, Russell. Thank you. Why are you so handsome? Again, that's debatable. Apparently my hairline's receding, my nose is too big, my face looks fucking weird, my accent is disgusting, and I am all around despicable human being, according to, you know, so... it's just, you know, why am I so handsome? Because my mother made me. Genetics. Ooh, why is this laggy now? I don't like this. Oh, I know why is it laggy. It's gonna be the alert box thing. Yeah, I need to take the alert box down. And do this. I need to ease up some of the stuff here. I am going to be using of this on auto. Make sure it goes as fine as it is. I'm going to be closing up some of these that I do not use. These are crystals. This can go, this can go, this can go. That's fine. What's Kato saying? Interns only mean because nobody could put hands on that. True. Haters gonna hate. Absolutely. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Insidious. Welcome. First challenge, rating, so instead of 200, then another 400 seconds. What do you mean? I don't know. I think it's gonna be the total time. Who knows? Or you see 294. Right. What do you have? Just in time? 3 minutes and 50 seconds. 3 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm gonna leave that on. One of those fine. Leave this to double check. No sound from MCOC stream? No, at the moment, no, because it was very loud as well. And you just want, I mean, like, it's just like, I can leave it. But guys, you can let me know on the sound levels. It's gonna be the reason why I left it. Just let me know the sound levels. Because for me, it's easy. I regulate how loud they are in my ear, you know, from here. But let me know whether they are too loud or they're fine. And for figure Quicksilver, I'd go with Piggy. Ascended, Kate, Thekiryu, Valkyrie, or Kingpin. I personally pick Kingpin, but I think most people would go with Kate there. Especially right now, because Kate is tactic champion. So, I'd go Kingpin, but I think most would go Kate. Fingers crossed. We don't know stat focus scaling. Just to do that, like semi is best out of 5. Semis are best out of 5, I think. Quite sure semis are best out of 5. Yes, no? Or is it only finals best out of 5? Best 7-star rank 2 guide coming soon? Yes. I will do best 7-star rank 2 guide soon. Oh yeah, Kingpin. Yeah. Kingpin gonna roll back. I'll let you know when come on people start. Yeah. What's up, Geralt? Hiding, welcome, welcome. Look at that. So many wholesome and lovely people here today. Yesterday, chat was a bit rowdy. I had to permaban some people as well because, you know, there were some very, very nasty comments. Best times that rank 3 page when? Just before Necropolis comes out. Okay, so, I don't know. 14th of November? Is me on screen? Yeah, we can do that. I don't really look sick. Oh yeah. The trailers look good for champions for sure. Mute their boring commentary. I'll leave some volume to their commentary, but I'll try to speak over them as much as I can in order to annoy you more. Even that is something like, whenever I do talk in my own streams, when I do these watch parties, I always get a handful of people who tell me to shut up and speak less or something like that. Betting on Trappy. I'm rooting for Finn, being a Kingpin, friend me sent a clip of his ascended rank 5 Kingpin suicides, 30% boosts, doing 8.3 Quicksilver boss. 57. I mean, it can be filthy.
What is a hero?
I'm rooting for Fintech to win.
It is more than a word.
Put me in timeout? Sure.
It is a duty that lights our way.
See? Done. Timed out.
Forever in training. Honing
Is there banned some people for 24 hours? I wonder why they're not in stream. I mean, there will be.
Of a hero. But I have sometimes stumbled. The darkness is unrelenting. It hides in every corner and misses no.
We'll never understand negative people? I mean, they're all different.
Failures. So we meet it again.
Almost good goal.
And again.
I don't know who will be the commentators. I think they're gonna change again. I think you'll judge, and I think I'm judged and forgot that champ. And I mean, I probably did have a little bit of something to do with. I mean, Jagan. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like think of being as egotistical. More is just referencing 49. Yeah, in this method you can definitely do that. 41 PI. I wonder what's Doom's PI, max boosted and stuff. JJ's many things, sensitive is not one of them. True. True. I mean, it's a bit sensitive.
Hello, summoners, and welcome to day 2 of Battlerealm Brawl! Thank you all for being here. My name is Jax. I am one of your community managers on Marvel Contest of Champions, and I am thrilled to be here for your semifinals and final matchups. Are you all excited?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, today, one lucky summoner, I don't want to say lucky, honestly, one skillful summoner will be walking home with this championship belt. I don't know if you've seen this
getting
yet.
a belt.
It's incredible, it's hefty, it's legit. I feel bad touching it. I don't feel like I've earned it. It's going to be epic.
Yeah, Jax is looking a bit rough.
Before we dive too deep into today's presentation, I want to let you know that we are speaking to you from the traditional and ancestral territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations, and we ask that you take a moment from your day-to-day life to reflect on what it means to live and work on these unceded lands. All right. Is everybody ready for today? Awesome. A massive shout out to everybody watching at home on twitch.tv/kabam or our YouTube channels or any of the restreams happening around the world. We appreciate you. Please light up that chat. Cheer for your favorites. Let them know that you're here to support them. Again, thank you so much. And a massive shout out to everybody sitting here with us in this space. It's been incredible to have you here over the last 2 days. We hope that you enjoyed our player summit yesterday.
Sorry, I cannot control that.
Everything like
I'm
that.
not Dr. Who.
Thank you again so
No,
very
it's going
much.
well, yeah.
If you are watching at home, be ready. We've got a couple of big announcements for you that the people.
By the way, how are the sound levels? Do you hear him loud enough?
For the first time today,
Do I need to put him up a bit?
Including a brand new game mode coming to the Battlerealm. Those of you that played it, how
Lower
was
the
it?
volume of who? Them or me?
It was awesome.
When
I
you
didn't play
when
it,
you give me this feedback,
but I saw it,
you need to
and
say
people seem to
whether
be
it
having
sounds
fun.
good,
That's what it's all
whether
about,
I'm
really.
too loud, whether they are
Right,
too loud, stuff like
without
that.
further ado, let's bring back your top 4
Now, that sounds good.
summoners.
Sweet.
Please make some noise for them as we bring them out. First, let's welcome your number
Good.
1 seed,
Alright,
headed
cool.
straight into this semifinals. Please make some noise for FinTech.
Turn the volume a little bit off. You want the volume to go up? Or no, again, turn the volume, like, speak in... Jesus Christ.
And FinTech's opposition.
English,
in this
motherfucker,
first
do
semifinal
you
matchup.
speak it?
Please put your hands together and welcome to the stage, Mana Nagase.
You might be slightly a bit loud using headphones. Do it like this. Low.
And moving right
Well,
along to our
FinTech's
second
like
semifinal
20
matchup, we have
23, I think.
all the way
Volume is good.
from
Okay, it's fine.
Mexico. Please make some noise for Pepe.
Turn the volume up. Jeez. I think we're fine here. I think we are fine. I said don't touch a thing. I will not touch a thing.
Always
For now.
smiling. I love it. And last but certainly not least, all the way from across the pond in the UK, please welcome Trappy!
Okay, I turned them on a touch. A tiny bit. I turned them on a bit. Rooting for
All right,
FinTech,
gang,
me
let's bring
too.
you 3 over to join Trappy here on the
Everest
stage.
content
And one
dropping
more
on
time from everyone
15th of
watching,
November.
please make some noise for your 4 semi-final contestants. All right, gentlemen, grab yourself a seat, kick back, relax, take a second,
15th of
compose yourself,
November.
meditate,
This
do
guy's a
whatever you
good
need
comment.
to do.
Thanks.
And
Spain is very
without
good,
further
but still
ado, let's
hoping us
hand
to
things
prizes
off
this
to
time.
our first
Don't underestimate any of them.
commentator pair for
Honestly,
today's
all of them
semifinal
are
match.
incredibly
Please
skillful.
put your hands together for Karate Mike and Daddy Longlegs.
What is
You'll live
going
stream
on,
as soon as it goes
Summoners?
live?
We are
Yes.
back here today
I'll
with
do
the
it as
finals
soon as it
of
goes
the
live.
first Battlerealm Brawl live here in Vancouver. I am Karate Mike,
And I am DLL.
also known as Daddy Longlegs.
Against my wishes. All right. So there is a lot to talk about today because we have a
I
completely
do
new
not-
node set that is
Oh,
going
OG
to play
Black Panther
extremely
analyst.
differently. Yesterday was very aggressive. It
Can you
almost
underestimate
read
myself? Of course you can.
unblockable at times. Today is about buff control, about anti-miss, about debuff control. about staying alive and out of the corner.
Did he call out Nagase?
Absolutely. It is a very different feel today opposed to the meta yesterday. I'm very interested to see if
I don't know,
people
was
are
he?
a little
I
scared
never
to
heard about
block
Seaton
because
commenting.
They went through an entire round scared of invade.
What's the meta?
That block penetration
I actually
on that
forgot.
node was absolutely massive yesterday. One parry, a perfectly well-timed block, would take off about 8%.
Yeah, the meta is different. I knew that the meta is going
That's
to be
not
different,
be
but I
happening.
forgot
But
which
there are
one.
some other defensive threats that are actually
Seaton is there. It's just that whether he's, commenting or not or something like that. But he is in the event. He's in the audience at the very least.
Players play the game. But there's something really good about that. I don't know if you guys
Yeah,
know,
the meta is
players
different.
who are playing today are kind of good at the game. So I'm really excited to see how they handle these nodes. All right. So what do you think we're going to be seeing today?
I increased the stream's
Well,
volume
for
a
one
little
thing,
bit.
We will be seeing 5 more rank 2 7-stars from all of the characters, or from all of the players, and they also had another 506 stones to
That
spread
is a
around.
lot.
There's
Mana?
going to be some real
I know.
firepower. I think the most interesting thing to me
Oh yeah, Trappy is
is
a great
that looking
player for sure.
over the decks, all
Your
4
back
of the
better?
players
Yeah, actually my back is
pretty much
getting
just
better.
invested in defense.
Hardly taking any
They
painkillers
didn't
right now.
rank
I'm
to
getting
attackers to
some
counter the node.
exercises.
They
I
just
need,
ranked to
like
defenders
proper
to
physiotherapy.
slow down and give their opponents a bad day.
And
It's going to be really interesting to see that dynamic unfold.
Right. So
Do you
for
increase
those
your
of you
stream
who play
playback
Alliance
quality?
or at home,
Yeah,
you
well,
might
I mean,
know
it's
this
set it
node
out,
set up a
but,
little bit as the old node 40. So every time you cross a bar of power
Okay, one
as the
second.
attacker, the defender is going to be gaining a power gain. But if you cross 2 bars,
So it's
of power,
180,
you're going to go indestructible for 5
60
seconds.
frames
So
per second.
naturally, that's a decent amount of time. So you might want to spam that special one. But if
In
you do
Wade
that,
and
you're
Evan
gonna
Intercept
keep
was
giving
yesterday.
away
Today is going to be
power,
different.
and they're going to keep getting buffs, and they're going to put the falters.
No,
in
these
for
champions are
heavy
not
attacks,
permanent to
special
their
attacks. So there's going to be a lot of skill watching today, and I'm very excited to see it.
The other really important thing to point out about this is that if you don't have a way to deal with the indestructible buff, then your special 2 is going to do no damage if you throw it right away.
Absolutely.
And a lot of characters in this game have the special 2 as their damage cash out.
Yeah,
so
no,
it's a
absolutely.
very disruptive node
Level
set
2
to tempo,
indestructible
and
was that
the
for
contestants
sure,
are
I
going to
knew
have
that.
to play around that.
So let me ask you a question now. If you were competing today, what attackers would you be putting into your deck?
I mean, I think the obvious one is Tigra, but
Okay.
I also expect we'll see a fair number of Tigra bans.
Well, why would that happen? We have FinTech up there.
I also was expecting to see more Wiccan in the decks, but I don't think we'll be seeing him today. Maybe we'll see some offensive use of Rintra.
Ooh, that could be exciting. Now, personally, I'm excited to see if we see some stealth Spidey gameplay today with the web foam free fight, because he's going to come out of the gate swinging and swinging hard, countering miss right out of the gate with that slow debuff. Very powerful champion, especially for this meta. I'm very excited to see if he has some play today.
I would also be remiss if I did not mention America Chavez. Her ability to very easily land heavy attacks and reset that timer is going to be huge.
Absolutely. That heavy attack chain from her basic combo is huge. Another champion like that is Gladiator.
So what are
who I
the
don't
nodes
think I
again?
saw in
There's gonna be a
anybody's
miss.
deck, which is very interesting.
Where you need to
because
drop
of the
heavy
node
attack.
set.
Oh, there's that
Sure,
node when a
heavy
buff
attack could be
expires
from
on you.
attack, but Gladiator,
That
on
one of the
defense
mini
with
bosses in
this
Alliance
node
were
set
handed.
could have been a serious problem.
Buffs.
Buffs is the name of the game. Also, Wasp.
Yeah, there's the big
Yeah.
node that we see in
Great
the
as
right menu.
well.
I do like Wasp for this. She would run into a bit of the indestructible problem, though, because her special
Absolutely,
2
yeah.
And
is,
feet of
is a big
indestructible.
deal.
That's
Special
where you
two,
want to
yes.
have that big firepower. I'm very excited to see what happens today. It's going to be a lot of fun. Very different from yesterday. Yesterday was great. More of a nuke meta. We're going to really see the skill at play today, though, and I personally can't wait.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, with that being said, we're going to jump into our first match of the day.
Okay,
We're going to jump
let's get
over
this-
to Jackson to bring out FinTech versus
Getting
Nagase.
a sub token issue on Twitch, thereby not able to comment. You all know.
All
I
right,
didn't know
everybody,
that.
are you ready
I don't
for
know
your
that.
first semifinal round? All right, we talked a little about this yesterday, about live show etiquette. I get it. You have
Please,
chairs. I
spin and
get
track.
it. You want to be quiet and respectful. You don't want to distract. But if you guys want to get like a little rowdy in
Happy
here,
doing all
I
for the
totally
page
get
here.
it. Please
Well, I'm rooting
show
for
some
Finn.
vocal support
So
to the
Noon-
player that you want to win the match.
Oh, yeah, Finn
Give them
and
some
Pepper
love.
are
Give them
both
some
very
energy. They
good.
will feed off that. I know that they
Without
will.
a doubt.
Now, please display that. We're going to do a test run as we welcome them to the stage. Please put your hands together on my right, your left. Welcome to the stage, FinTech. There you go. Yes.
But then they're streaming
Moi
this event
moi.
in place. It's Vancouver,
And
Canada.
his competitor
And
will be
it's
taking
like
a seat on my
1:30
left,
their time.
your right.
PM.
Please put your hands together for the sweetheart, Mana Nagase.
Little rowdy. It means, you know, lively. But cheeky.
All right. Good luck to you both. This is what you'll be fighting for. I
Nagas
believe
is
in
dead.
you equally, which is confusing because this is a competition.
We're gonna have to
One of
move
you
my
will win.
camera
But we
again
will
as well
throw things
somewhere.
back to Karate Mike and DLL in the booth.
All right, here we go. This is going to be very, very exciting. Now, I talked to both of these
Stream
competitors
quality max? Yeah, the
before
stream
the
quality
match
is
tonight, and I was
1080p
talking to FinTech, and I
from
was
them,
asking him,
and so is mine.
what champion
Rest
do
of the
you usually
issues
fighting
not
more
up to
than
me.
anybody else? What do you think he said?
That is the max stream quality. I
Sasquatch.
can guess from them.
Invisible Woman.
Ah.
A bit of a surprise, but one that
Indeed.
you don't fight too often,
And-
but she could be a little bit annoying.
It's always the weird ones.
Always is. I also
Dr.
talked to Nagase.
Octopus is... Dr.
Why am I
Octopus is at the
facing
top of
Finn?
my
Let's
list.
see.
Those
The initial
silly
graphic was
All right.
wrong.
It says we're
Sounds
moving
like we're
over
starting.
to the draft now.
Alright, the draft. The
We
draft.
got some bans. We're looking at Nagase's screen here, banning
No
FinTech,
surprise.
Tigra, Venom,
Maw.
and Ebony Maw.
Yeah, Maw.
We're
I
finally
can understand
seeing
Maw
some
is a
rank 2
very
Ebony
frequent
Maws.
word placement
was
with
a
that node as
somewhat
well.
popular choice with the extra resources.
Of course.
And there's Chavez, like we talked about, and of course Torch. Really want to shout out that I believe that is a rank 2
The
Hyperion.
stream sounds are good, just enjoy that, but
I can't remember.
I believe
okay.
you're right.
Okay.
Don't need to
Come on,
throw
boys.
any
I'm
six
gonna
stones
pop open
into
a
him.
battery,
He's
so I have
basically
plenty
good
of
out of
energy.
the box duped. That's
Still
going to
best
be a
of
lot
three?
of damage
Oh.
very quickly.
Great, yeah, it's
That's
best
absolutely
of
correct.
three.
And here we're seeing Photon, Korg, and Killmonger.
Might as well just
Three
play rock,
MVPs
paper,
on the
scissors.
defensive side of the game yesterday, but it looks like Photon and future Ant-Man got the picks on FinTech's side.
It makes
Oh, come on,
sense
rolling a
because
little bit.
a lot of the best counters to future Ant-Man, and even to Photon to some extent, are going to have a lot of trouble dealing with this node set.
Absolutely.
Okay, lower the volume a little bit.
Mojo, that was another very popular investment with
A
the extra
7-star
resources.
Mojo. That deep gen thing would be pretty spicy.
My comment is better
And there
anyway.
is that very big Atuma.
Far more meaningful.
We, of course, see Sasquatch.
And Longshot as well, who could be a very sneaky pick
Your
today with
volume.
those buffs.
What do you mean my volume?
I adore Longshot. I have a rank 5 myself. He's going to be very, very good for this. And there we see Adam Warlock.
Ooh,
Speaking
Adam
of annoying
Warlock.
cosmics.
A very
I am a
common
little
placement
loud.
in Alliance War for that node.
Absolutely.
Okay, fine. I'll
Gonna
lower
have
myself
to play
a
around
little
the
bit.
node and the pod. It's going to be a lot to keep track of.
Absolutely, and of course we see a
Okay,
Mephisto
should be
there as
better
well.
now, yeah?
Always relevant if there's no Incinerate Immune champion.
Is this the first match? Yes, this is the
We are
first
also
match.
seeing a Juggernaut again, another very popular
Is it better
rank
now?
up. A
Are you
lot
guys
of the
happy?
Looks like
contestants who didn't take him up took him
Scorpion
up
gets
here.
the pick.
Are you guys
now.
finally happy? Are you guys ever happy?
It does make sense though, given
Impossible.
if you don't want to use.
Wow. Oh
Photon
yeah,
on
guys! If you
attack,
are enjoying the
wanna
stream, by the
grab
way, please
another
do hit
science
that like
character
button. There's
for
over
those
400 of
chunky
you in the
mystics.
stream
Of course,
already,
especially Sasquatch.
and we're only liking it 76 likes. What are the nodes? Special.
We didn't see much silk yesterday.
Indestructible
but
level
on
2.
the topic of characters
And
who can chain into heavies.
that
Right.
alter node where you
Probably
need to
gonna be
knock them
great
down,
tonight.
like the war mini. I forgot the name of it.
We have three great champions here at the end: Nick Fury, Valkyrie, and Absorbing Man.
Reminder that Absorbing Man will
I am too
handle
low
the
now.
indestructible buff
That's
better than
We'll
most.
find it in the
absolutely
middle.
correct. So Absorbing
I'm gonna be a
Man,
bit
we
louder
have-
now, okay?
We have an Archangel who I think is going to be a very big player today because yesterday he was kind of taken
think
out
I said
because
the
of
semis and
purification,
finals are
but
best
then
of
also
5,
because of
probably
invade.
just the finals
But there's
then.
nothing stopping parry heavy in this
Don't
meta.
you watch the
In fact,
stream
you might
1080p?
be
I am
instant
watching
parry.
stream at 1080p. But literally here.
So, if I'm remembering correctly,
1080p, you guys can see.
Sig targets all buffs of a few particular types, including power gains.
I believe so.
So
Crazy.
every power gain from crossing a bar of power is going to last longer and be a lot more threatening.
And very interesting, I do see a Mojo on the side, and I do know that FinTech
Okay.
tends to like his Mojo for offense.
But
Let's
it
see what
is
happens here.
worth pointing out that Mojo's 90%
Mine is
buff
been
duration
dominant.
reduction is going to be almost entirely undercut by Hyperion's extension.
That's correct.
It's going to be very interesting.
Okay.
But we're going to see it
And
anyway.
we're going to see it. We have Mojo on offense
the
as
notes
a
in the
7-star.
Somebody write up the
Love
notes,
to
please.
see it.
And on the other side,
Okay,
we have
so-
Domino with the Sinister Relic versus that Atuma.
Reminder that the way Atuma works is that every time he rolls an ability, he will eventually fail. So Domino is going to constantly be applying critical failure, but it is going to be reduced in intensity.
And now we're seeing Mojo's very unique utility of taking those buffs and lowering the duration. That indestructible lasted a very short amount of time.
Right. You're not getting around the power gains completely, but you are dealing with the indestructible. And we just saw the Ghost Rider relic in action with the stagger getting rid of one of the power gains entirely.
Yes, we did. And also, Mojo
Who do you
is
think
just
will
about
win
to
this?
be ramped up to get
I think Finn is going to win because Nagase just made a mistake first. Second of all, as soon as Mojo gets the 5th Fury, that hype is a toast. He just needs to wait for the 5th Fury active.
Difficult timing for Nagase there with the falter showing
But
up
see,
just
as soon as Mojo got to the Fury,
absolutely,
everything
and we're
else.
about to see
I was gonna go
get
with,
knocked out. That
Mojo.
was an absolutely gorgeous, near
DLL is good.
perfect Mojo fight from Finn.
Mojo actually uses Finn uses
Atuma
Mojo
is
quite
doing
frequently
Atuma
on
things.
attack.
Domino is doing
noticed
Domino
it.
things, but she is missing, and Atuma is staring menacingly at Domino in the corner.
And reminder that
as soon as
Atuma
Mojo,
goes
the
unstoppable,
trick with
you can
Mojo
parry
in
him to get rid
Battlegrounds
of it,
is
but
always
then he
be
just
super
gets
slow
nastier
until
for the
you
rest
get
of the fight.
5
Absolutely.
of your missions or whatever completed, and you get that Fury.
There we go.
As soon as you get that Fury,
That was an incredible first round.
Mojo's damage goes through the
Atuma,
roof.
of course, if you don't have that Thorns counter, he's going to give you some trouble. So Nagase made the best of what he had there. Domino, not the most ideal counter for Atuma.
Right. Reminder that she actually,
Good job, Finn.
her ability accuracy reduction is reversed, so on specials, Atuma will on average get more hydration against her.
Absolutely.
Okay. No emote sounds? I don't think it's allowed there.
Lot to choose from here.
Is Kabam stream 1080p? Yes, Kabam stream is 1080p in my end.
We're seeing future Ant-Man go down on defense. And
And
there's that
another
Atuma.
I don't know.
Nagase is saying, let's see how you like it.
Now this fight can be done with Scorpion, who has access to the shocks, and there we go. I was about to
That's
say,
going to keep the hydration
Give them
under
the
control.
laughing.
because you can try and nuke it with Archangel, but with these nodes,
Seems fine,
it
buddy,
would
don't
probably be
bother.
that much more
It's
dangerous.
fine.
Absolutely.
Turn on emotes.
There we see the shock
Long
pre-fight,
shot
and we see
hand melt,
CGR
Panther.
versus future Ant-Man.
Right.
Much better than day one, I would say.
Reminder that
You mean
that
Kabam's setup, or?
damnation is also a fate seal, is going to completely
Okay.
bypass the effects.
Oh no,
or the buffs,
CGR is gonna,
from the
I
node.
think, destroy
Additionally,
this.
he has access to vigilance as a miscounter.
That's very true.
But to get that miscounter,
And
you
CGR
do
is
have
going
to
to
finish
nuke this.
combos, which
Scorpion
can
does
sometimes be a little
Atuma
painful against
fine,
future
but it's
Ant-Man.
not super fast.
There we see Scorpion waiting out the falter, controlling hydration with the shocks. Cosmic Ghost Rider's a little bit healthier, but we see that the power gain is causing some problems. Power detonation is about to do some damage, but the falter is up. Note that it is nice actually being able to block specials today.
Now we are seeing CGR with the vigilance up top, so kind of ignoring that falter now. And it looks like he's also pretty healthy, but we're seeing Scorpion Sig ability come into play here against Atuma, regenerating a lot of those thorns.
I think Nagase might have miscounted his judgments and thought that he was going to get the Fate Seal on that special too. Because he threw the whole thing into the indestructible.
Come on! That's a
That
decent
is
chunk
the
of
difficult
health.
part of CGR for sure.
Absolutely. And when you look at Scorpion's health bar right now, we're watching it go down, we're watching it go back up between 80%, 100% because of that Sig 200 Scorpion.
Right. That regen, the health steal from the
Come
Petrify
on.
is absolutely coming in clutch.
That's correct. And now one thing to note, Scorpion's very healthy, but Ant-Man is no longer alive.
This is
And
gonna
neither
come
is
down to
Atuma.
time.
There we go.
Finn
Wow.
takes the dub. I
Beautifully
have
done
seen
on
some
What
of
a
these updates.
thrilling second round there. And it looks like
What's
FinTech
with the
is
visual
going
box?
to take match 1 2-0. finishing very close to a
think
full
Finn
yellow bar.
knew he didn't have this round? What do you mean?
fights.
Absolutely.
I'm
Note
gonna
that with
go.
these node sets, there are very few ideal counters.
Okay,
which
wait
kind of
a
get
second.
close.
Can
But as
can
long as
anybody
you have
grab a
the right game
screenshot of
plan,
that?
you can't
I
get
wanted to
through them,
reread
and I
those
think that
notes.
that is very much what we saw on display from both competitors.
I
here.
think so as well. We saw 4 great fights right there, and I'm very excited to see what we have next. Now, when it comes to bans, do you think we're going to be seeing some different bans, or do you think we're going to stick with what's working?
I'm not sure. I think both of them were just kind of feeling out the draft there. I would be surprised to see dramatic bans here. Felt like they had answers, maybe
Player
things
would
didn't
be-
go exactly as they wanted.
That's right.
No
take a
relic
look.
made CGR slow. He didn't have a relic? Or it was a wrong relic?
Looking like we got the Tiger.
Damn, I
and
suck
the
at predicting.
Banned from Nagase. And there's
Huh.
Monica Chavez, Sassy, and Human Torch.
Oh, Fintech is incredibly
I
skilled
stand
for sure.
corrected.
Oh yeah, the Scorpion's healing came in really clutch. That's the entire point of that matchup, because you can manage Atuma's
Sometimes, of course,
water
you feel
stacks.
the pressure of
Yeah, it's
characters
best of
in the
3.
draft, even if you
You
don't
can
have
manage-
to fight them,
manage
and
Atuma's
decide that
hydration
you don't
stacks
want to
with
have
shocks.
that thought process again.
Now, the first champion that we're seeing here is Archangel. And there is a Titania who does happen to have a stagger on her heavy attack. Now, that stagger could be great for
So,
getting rid of the
Atuma
indestructible
and-
also the power gain.
It's looking good.
Also,
hopefully.
her haymakers can potentially give you another opening for your heavy to avoid the falter in the first
Absolutely.
place.
And if the power gain gets too out of control, well, she could potentially tank that special 3.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We see another Spidey Supreme. Not quite the offensive menace he was yesterday, but pretty annoying on defense.
Mojo can also do Atuma. Kind of. Not too great.
Another Korg. CGR comes back. We do, of
Ooh,
course, see
Finn
Photon
picked
and
Nova.
Absorbing Man.
Nice. Is your boy Nas just drafted
There's
KT?
Hulk.
Now, Hulk will have to fight
You
through the
mean
Indestructible
Nova?
today.
Up. Wait.
That's Fintech's draft.
We have Hyperion once again.
Wonder if that's
That
going
would
to be
be
back on
Fintech's
defense, or if
draft.
we might see an offensive use of him.
We just might.
By the way, guys,
One thing to keep in mind with Hyperion is that
it would be
with that
really.
natural
I mean,
power
like,
gain,
we
you have to
probably
be
won't.
spamming that special
There's
one,
like one.
otherwise
Yeah.
they're going to be
Finn,
indestructible very
Finn,
often.
Finn finished
Right,
90%.
which can make it difficult to
Fair
land
enough.
your heavies and ramp up the damage.
Use a
Of
CGR
course.
theme song.
Looks like we're getting another domino, and then a wealth of choices beyond that.
1 second.
Hulk.
There we go.
Oh, and the Mysterio right
1
after
second.
the domino draft. That's how it goes sometimes.
Indeed.
Okay.
What I was saying earlier is that Hulk will at least not have to worry about the Purify. That part's going to be nice for him.
All right, we're watching Fintech put down Photon on defense first. I don't see an ideal Photon
I think I
counter on
grabbed the
other
exact
side of
notes
board.
now.
Definitely not. And there's
So we have
Korg.
Feet of Indestructible,
And I would
2
guess
Feet of Energy.
I'd see an offensive Nova here.
When the attacker reaches 1 bar of power,
Work
they
hard.
gain like a bar of power as well.
And
Or Domino.
Keeping the options open.
When the attacker
probably
reaches
because, like
1
you
bar
said,
of power,
no
the
ideal
defender
Photon.
gains a
Right,
power
and
gain buff,
very,
granting
very important to note,
100% of
there
a bar
is
of power over
sinister
4
relic
seconds.
on that domino.
And missing in action.
So after the bleed comes in,
And missing in action one
precision,
is whenever a buff on the defender expires, if the attacker lands a heavy or special attack within 5 seconds,
Really
the
clean
defender is
start of
faulted
the
for
fight.
3
Yep.
seconds,
Fintech
otherwise the
destroyed
attacker is
the
faulted
rock
for 3
shield.
seconds.
Very, very nice intercepts, and of course a perfect special 1 dex.
Right, so
and
those
on
are
top,
the notes.
CGR so far is handling
So that
Photon
power gain node is kind of
really
like
well.
crucial. Every
Yep,
time
knocking
they
them
reach a
down
bar of
just
power,
before 10,
defender
so you can
gains a bar of
actually
power as
evade
well.
a Special 2.
And a
Why
beautiful
above?
evade up top. Going for the power gain once again. He does have to be careful parrying her. He can't
Oh, yeah,
go for
Finn-
a parry heavy because
and it's quite filthy.
Right,
He
not
will
unless
miss.
he has the vigilance up. Let's see if he potentially puts her into pure light form here. She is being a bit aggressive, as she does.
Okay.
and there's that heavy attack.
Oh,
He's currently in pure
You
light
missed it.
now. Is he going to push her above a bar or kind of wait it out? It looks like he's choosing to wait it out, which is a very smart play.
Are still taking
Okay.
some block damage, but there we get the
No, crit
damnation
bleeds.
time.
Korg's bleeding me,
Perfectly
dude.
big special
I mean,
two.
I hope that was a troll.
And down on the bottom side of the field here, Domino is looking very healthy, going for
Nagas
a
has no
special
relics in
two.
CG Entertaining.
No
That's
crits
weird.
against Korg. He does have that crit resist, but he's down to 34% of health, and Domino looks very healthy on the other side.
I wonder if we're going to see a striker to potentially heal off the bleed here.
Ooh. And there's Photon being the very punishing defender that you designed her to be.
No
That
regrets.
is the one. How are you doing, my man? Thank you so much.
Let's see if Fintech can close out this fight strong
Thank
here.
you.
Oh, big
There we
special
go.
too.
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go.
Finn is very good. But yeah, thank you, Ibra. Again, just a reminder, whoever is the Juggernaut at the end of the stream gets to pick the champion
See a
to
little
go in the
smirk
matchup
from Fintech.
spreadsheet.
I think he likes the way he's doing.
Whichever one. Finn's cooking? Yeah. Finn's 3-0 in rounds. If Finn wins this one, he's in finals.
Oh, wait, can they hear it? No. All right, heading into round 2, we see
He said-
Mysterio.
yeah, I've
on
always said that I think
defense,
Finn is
Because
the
that
most
domino
skilled
is used
player,
on
probably.
offense.
and that
But obviously,
is
you know,
not a
there's one too.
particularly fun hype fight.
There's an
It's
argument
definitely
for Vero
worth.
being
Now we
not there,
have
but
Nova
but we'll
on
see.
defense.
And Spidey.
But you know, either way, I'm
Possibly.
rooting for
Yeah.
Finn.
Although, yep,
Yep.
there we go.
So reminder that Spidey
And there's a
ramps
lot of
from any
things
buff on the opponent.
that you need
so
to be
in that small way, the
capable of.
nodes
It's
are going to help.
Not
you
just
out.
skill, it's
Absolutely.
also like
and it
your,
looks like Fintech is
you know,
considering a
nerves
nuke
and
with Hulk.
RNG and a lot of things. And
Ah,
not everybody does
Ooh.
amazing in every
it
meta.
looks like Fintech might be doing something a little
But yeah,
sneaky.
Battlerealm's crazy good fintech. There's so many
This
good
is
players
something that
in
we
this
haven't
scene.
seen too much in this
And
competition.
honestly, any of them could win this
But
still.
it's very important to note that Mysterio is immune to poison.
Go
And
round.
ability accuracy modification.
Yeah,
that as
Finn's
well.
throwing this. Blue.
Maybe setting
Throw
up
and go.
round
If
3.
you could.
I think
Let's
that's a safe
No,
bet.
that's odd.
see how
I don't know
this
why wouldn't
Spidey
you.
fight comes out. And you do see double indestructible there. All of that
This is
extra
a throw
power
round,
gain
yeah.
is actually working against you.
Absolutely.
Reminder that Nova, like Hyperion, extends buff duration, but Nova extends duration for all buffs. So you are going to be seeing a lot of indestructible from him today.
Absolutely.
When Finn is
As
throwing
you
it
can
around.
see, Nova, he's losing health at a
Using the
relatively...
striker to get around the falter there. Well
Yeah.
done.
His health bar is going down. Spidey Supreme is doing a very nice amount of damage here. Nagase always been a very big fan of Spidey Supreme.
Right.
Nagase,
You see
that's actually
he's
decent, right?
weaving in those heavy attacks to steal the Furies from
Absolutely,
Nova.
and that
because
was
they're
an
being
absolutely gorgeous Spider-Man Supreme fight against Nova from Nagase, and I think it's fair to assume that that is what Fintech
Been
expected
saving
to
Hulk for D.
happen, since he is
Brawl.
also quite a fan of Spider-Man Supreme.
Yep.
So what we're seeing here
Yeah.
with Archangel versus Mysterio is simply a throw setting up for round 3.
Can we get some dance music up for the end of this match?
Oh, I'm sure we could.
Let it go, Finn. Oh, you should always play till the end. You never know how other fight went. In tournaments like this, you should definitely always try and play.
There are those
up
heavy
to
attacks. Up 2 in a row. All right.
Well held on.
Finn was throwing around, guys. Finn knows that it is bad matchup. He lost the second round on purpose to give himself a better chance in the third one. It's, you know, you do that. Like a lot of skilled players do that.
So heading into round 3, let's see why that
Who do you rank up for
was
BG's
kept
Galen or
on.
CGR? Overall,
Well, it looks like
I mean
he's
both,
on
but
defense.
Galen
And there's
higher
an
first, I think.
Atuma on the other side.
It'd be cool if you could add Galen and CGR to our spreadsheet.
Or maybe not.
Just saying.
Ooh!
Surprise.
Titania! So now Mojo is almost effectively, I don't want to say useless here, but not going to be ideal.
Right.
Since Titania is completely buff immune, but keep up. Okay, there we go. We're seeing Mojo on offense anyway.
It's actually-
so.
If
one,
you can ramp, you still have the special twos.
one thing to keep in mind
Exactly.
here is that the defensive threat of the power gain buff
12
and
who's
the
12.
indestructible buff are now gone. So the defensive
Exactly.
threat to watch out for are the haymakers, and that's kind of it.
Right.
This is actually clever.
If you can
I
trust
like what
your
Finn did
defender
here.
here, this is just a stay alive, do damage in a relatively vanilla fight with class disadvantage.
Absolutely, and here we have Hulk, where if you get hit by that special one, you are not going to have a good time if he is in Gamma.
Right.
Okay.
And reminder
But he's
that
at
if
3 charges
Hyperion
now,
ramps too far and hits too hard, Hulk actually ramps more quickly.
Absolutely, yes he does.
Come on.
And it looks like Mojo is down with Fintech taking his time ramping him up.
Okay,
to
so
those
it's
5
4.
prompts to get that Fury.
Just check out
We
his
see
damage output
Nagase
when he gets the 5th
choosing
one.
not to throw specials, relying on Hyperion just being a brawler and kind of bypassing the node.
Also, we'll watch this.
Okay, now he got the
Believe-
Fury. Watch this. Now he got the
Once he
Fury.
enters into Gamma Rage, if he ever does.
Hulk is being tricky.
Oh!
Look at the
I
damage on that
wonder
Mojo.
if the Pacify Mastery is at play here.
It's very possible.
Look at the damage there on that
He just doesn't
Mojo.
want to go Gamma today.
That
He's
was
not
actually
moved.
very
He had a long
clever.
night.
Nuggets probably got this.
There we go.
No, Nuggets definitely doesn't got this.
Now, I was expecting to see a special 3 from
That was a
Hyperion
wrong
once he entered
special he
Gamma,
threw, but
And
okay.
it looks like down on the other side of the field,
I guess he can't, yeah.
Mojo is fully ramped, that Fury is there, and Titania is down to under 20% health.
You are still seeing the degens whenever those come online. Managing the prompts well.
Okay.
Here comes a special 2 from Mojo. Watch the bottom
that's
of the
it.
screen,
That's the degen.
Told you.
and Titania faints
2 matches. 2 matches
with
Finn got with his
another
Mojo on attack.
near full yellow bar from
2 matches.
Fintech.
Yeah. Very well done from Nagase there, holding on to the specials, getting around the node. But Hulk
First
didn't go
2-0. Yeah,
angry
this was
quite
first
as
2-0 in the
expected.
tournament.
Absolutely incredibly played.
Man and Nagase, buddy, thank you so much. Make some noise for Man and Nagase here, everybody.
That is
And
clever.
Fintech, another win. Congratulations. Let's hear it for our man here. Let's keep this really simple. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, that was a clever play. For sure.
Ooh, good and confident for the next one. I love to hear that. Now, we saw something here. Did you maybe throw around? Was that a move that maybe caused any concern or worry going into that last match, or were you confident with that selection in the entire
That's too short. Yeah, this should have been best of 5 for sure.
Mysterio is poison immune. You can't use Arcane Shell there.
I knew, like, you weren't explaining it to me, but it's good for anyone out there who
No, they
did
haven't
not
announced
know.
anything new. It should have been
Definitely
best of
not me,
5.
because I definitely knew. Last question before we let you go rest up before the final match here. Will you be willing to coach me?
Sure.
Thank you. Awesome. All right, make some noise for Fintech. We'll see you in the finals later today. All right. Now, before we move into our second and final semifinal match, second and final semifinal. Yeah,
Let's go.
that made sense.
Oh.
Great. We want to show you guys all something. Again, those of you who joined us at our headquarters yesterday saw a little sneak peek. But those of you watching online will be seeing this for the first time, and I'm very excited to showcase some new endgame, highly difficult content similar to Abyss, and this time around it is called Necropolis. We've got a quick preview video for you. We hope you are excited for it. Take it away, Karate Mike and Necropolis.
Okay.
Summoner, something evil has just been uncovered. A graveyard of the Collector's failed experiments that have been imbued with enhanced abilities and durability. Now, Summoner, don't take this task lightly. These experiments are infused with trap nodes, and once you activate their trap, the node will follow you throughout the rest of your path. And not only that, these champions will start each fight with a number of vengeance charges, equal to the attacker's challenge rating, falling by 1 each second. And once this reaches half its starting value, the attacker will be rooted each time the defender uses a special attack. But each time a striker is activated, the defender gains 6 more vengeance charges. So equip those relics and prepare for battle. Of course, you will not be leaving empty-handed for your efforts. Upon completion of your first path, amongst other things, you will be rewarded with a rank up gem crystal to take your first 7-star champion to rank 3.
Yeah, I'll stream
and
it as soon
fully
as it comes.
exploring this quest will grant you a generic 2 to 3 rank up gem as well. But that's not all. There are also whispers that an exclusive champion is lurking in these halls, waiting to be claimed. Now, Summoner,
Yeah, there is
don't
a
stress,
deathless beast
for
in
the walls of the
completion
Battlerealm will keep these foes contained. This is a monumental aspirational journey, and will be waiting for you until you're ready. But
2
be
rank
prepared.
3s in the rewards,
At
one
the
for
end of these
completion,
6
one for
paths,
exploration.
you may come up against a familiar foe, but don't get too cocky. There's something different about this one. Enter the Necropolis at your own risk.
Be 2 rank 3s there.
Wow, what a first
Are you doing
match
this?
we
I am
just
doing this
had. Now,
day
I have
one,
a question
boys.
For you, DLL, right away. Before the show, we were having a little conversation, and you said to me, the Sigs into Mojo,
It's a
I'm not
Battlerealm.
sure about that play. How you feeling now?
I'll take that back a little bit.
Of course.
I will say, Mojo did win those pretty decisively.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely. And
One definitely
especially
needs to be
against
very
Thekiryu,
vigilant
who
in all the
doesn't have
mothers
any
when this
buffs.
drops.
Now, of course, in general, Mojo normally will not need a very high
Yeah, it'll be
ceiling
nameless
damage,
Grandmaster.
especially in battlegrounds once it gets ramped. But in the very unique situation of
Exploration
using
day
Mojo
one?
against a
God
buff
knows.
immune champion,
It's probably gonna
that
take, like,
Fury
days
really
to
came
explode.
into play.
Absolutely.
So very impressive of FinTech to realize I have this Mojo at SIG 200. He's going to put on a show.
Oh
even
yeah, I'll
without all of
definitely
these
be all over
buffs
that content
expiring.
immediately.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was an incredible round. I loved seeing the Mojo prove decisive in both matches.
Absolutely.
I've long been one of my favorite underrated champions on offense.
Totally fantastic.
So cool to see him
two-way
here.
champion and very, very.
Oh, yeah, Kabam's gonna make it
underrated
super
on offense.
hard.
And of course, he's
Still
really
gonna smash it.
everybody's day on defense. Raise your hand in the audience.
gonna
if you've
smash
got the Mojo. I see somebody not raising your
Let's see,
hand. You're a
1,
dirty liar.
2.
All right, up next we have Pepe versus Trappy. Two fantastic competitors. I am so excited to see what happens in these matchups.
Absolutely. There are some very interesting rank up choices and just roster choices in these decks that I am hoping we see good use of. I saw some hoods, some long shots.
Mojo needs dupe. Yeah, Mojo needs dupe and high sig for attack.
Very
For
excited
defense,
to
not so
rank
much.
5 hood. In fact, Trappy does have a smaller roster than the other competitors in this tournament. And one thing he was saying is that since I
don't know,
can't
it
rank
could be
up all these
10%
champions in
maybe.
the live server, I
Larson
have
coming
to
in with
rank
2
5
bucks.
hood
Thank
on
you
the
very
main
much, man.
server, and it's
Appreciate that.
making me want to rank
Very
5 him
kind.
on the live server. And I think that is so
Who are you all rooting
Absolutely.
for in this one?
Yeah,
Pepe
it's
or Trappy?
in Battlegrounds, there are a lot of characters, Hood being one, Torch another, that people often have punching up a rank or
Yes.
even 2 ranks at times. And I think one of the really cool things about this tournament, we saw it yesterday with Corvus and Massacre as well, is seeing those characters really at their full potential.
Absolutely. So all these archangels that we see, these human torches that we see, are at rank 5. Champions that players
Team
often
Trappy,
at the
I
top
just made a
usually
poll for
leave
you guys.
one rank below, because punching up at those absolutely incredibly strong champions is usually okay. Especially human torch versus a mystic, it's usually going to go well.
We should rank
Here,
5
a
versus
rank 5
Science
torch
Hulk.
versus a rank 5 mystic.
Hulk, OG Hulk.
That is going to be doing a
It's the
lot
Hulk
of damage.
I'd go OG
Another
Hulk.
thing that I think we're seeing is that there are some underrated SIG abilities coming in.
No,
Absolutely, and I'm sure we're
yesterday
going to
we
see
had
that
Chels
coming up
deep dive.
in Pepe versus
Today
Trappy.
we
Let's
haven't
take a look.
had Chels deep dive yet. I think they're probably going to show it to us later.
Okay. I'll be honest, I don't think we're ready yet. You're ready. Pepe? Let's give Pepe some time. All right. Hey, I'm Jax. It's great to have you here. We're getting ready for the second semifinal round. I got to be honest, I'm learning a lot, but there's also a lot that we're like.
You
might be
guys
going
are
over my head.
choosing.
So anyone watching at home that's like a newer summoner,
70-30. That's actually fairly
invest
decisive.
in the education here. We've got wonderful casters that have been doing a fantastic job of appealing to everybody.
Yeah,
who's
I want to see
experienced
Chels
and maybe
animation
not.
stuff.
Let's
Who
give it
won
up
the
for our
first one?
casters,
Finn did.
please. I'll be honest, I use all of our content creators' resources, so there's a wealth of knowledge out there. Please just invest. Go find the time, the space, the energy. There are so many champions in this game. Who feels really confident that if they had any champion, they would understand the play style, they would get every single thing? Nobody. hold on. Oh, well, yeah, okay. MSD in the audience, and maybe... I think I saw 3 hands. There's so much here, and I think that's one of the most fantastic things about our game is all of the community coming together. We just had 8.3, and I think we'll see it again with Necropolis.
Actually,
everyone comes
I think
together
to
really push each other, to help share that knowledge and that education.
I'm
salty
or
very honored to be a part of this.
Is that a belt? Yeah, that's a belt.
And thank you all for welcoming me when I came in a year and a half ago. Pepe, how's it going? You don't remember the last one? Do you want me to pick one for you?
Scrappy is salty.
The answer is
he's
no.
salty.
You should not let me. Are you good now? Okay, let me do your intro. Can I do your intro real quick? Okay, cool, thanks.
MSD
All right, everybody. On my
right.
right, your left, please welcome Pepe! And our dark horse from across the pond, please make some noise for Trappy! All right. Good luck to both of you competitors, and we will throw things back to our commentary booth with DLL and Karate Mike. Take it away,
I'm sure we're going to get Chels deep dive. Pepe always loses Trappy in GC. He always says this on his stream.
Some very fantastic fights from this one.
Absolutely.
Oh, right.
I saw a Diablo in one of those decks.
Ooh, that's a very solid pick, especially with that nullified pre-fight.
Right. And remember that his special 2 damage scales with every buff that's activated. Is just going to keep
either one could
going.
win, but
absolutely.
So
the more power Diablo gains, the more buff.
Because again, Trappy qualified, and I know for his main counts small. If he qualified with that
special 3, that is going to be doing a lot of damage, especially
so if he can qualify with his main account, I think he has a good chance.
Dispersion.
I would assume so. And
where there's
after
no
the
one from
special 3,
PTN.
if the fight's not over, you're going to see Mystic Dispersion just let you chain special.
All right, let's take a look at that draft. It looks like we have a Torch, a Black Cat, and a Valkyrie band from Trappy's side. While Pepe has that rank 5 hood band, unfortunately,
Trappy's very technical.
Overseer,
yeah, sure.
and Mango.
Very, very skilled
That
player.
was a 7-star
played him
cat
a
that
lot.
got banned, for the record.
Now we're
and
seeing
a rank 2 Overseer.
We have a Null pick here, Null and Nick Fury. Now Null could be a very sneaky defender here, especially with that extra power gain.
Absolutely. It's going to be harder to play around
there's
him.
570 of you guys. Please do hit that like button, sub button, all the other good buttons.
From Trappy.
We are definitely lagging behind.
That's going to be interesting. So often you don't want to throw your heavy attack too much offensively with Punisher.
Because you use up that battery.
What's the meta?
To stun the opponents.
You can maybe get around it with just the special one.
When attacker gains 1 bar of power, the defender gains 1 bar of power. In form power gain, when attacker reaches 2 bars of power, the defender gains indestructible buff.
To know because I
and when the buff expires on the defender,
5 out of 5 collar tech.
you have to land a special or a heavy in 5 seconds, or
we do see
you get
Dr.
faltered.
Doom there.
Otherwise they
Might
do.
see some offensive use of him today as well. He's quite good for this node set.
Absolutely, because the Sig ability, he
They
can
get
steal that
3
power.
rerolls, I think.
And stagger the indestructible.
Rooting
Here
for
we see a
Pepe.
very
Fair enough.
large Kindred and an even larger Juggernaut. And there's America Chavez.
Good time.
And there's another American.
I actually
Chavez.
just
Let's see
switched
if
it
he gets
on.
a double
Whoops.
pick.
Interesting, one of them is
Because it
the
started lagging
6-star
when I put it on
versus the
because I'm like
7-star,
restreaming
probably
too much
electing
stuff.
to
My bad,
feed
sorry,
into the
sorry,
Sig
sorry,
while
sorry,
putting
sorry,
those
sorry.
resources elsewhere.
But
Oh, we had a
2
double
see you now.
roll, and that was a quick
I see
pick
you
of
now,
Atuma
and there's another one.
Tiger. It looks
J
like
Fam,
Trappy knew
what they got.
exactly what he wanted from that.
All right,
and now
all
we're
right,
seeing
all right,
some
all right.
interesting defenders up
Jay,
top. We have
yeah,
Mordo,
thanks, man.
Killmonger, Mojo, and 2
now you
very
guys are going to have to
powerful
pick a
attackers
champion
in Kate
to
Bishop
get
and
added to
Arcade.
the matchup spreadsheet.
Absolutely.
And thank you very much, JJ.
A reminder that Killmonger,
Oops.
of course, is not going to be quite the menace he was yesterday.
Absolutely.
But if you control the node, you falter the defender, meaning that Killmonger is going to gain a debuff
Jam.
and gain
Yes,
power.
absolutely. On top
What is
of
Streamlabs?
Oh, it looks like we actually
it's a
have
website
a reroll
app.
for long
I'm
shot
bothered
and
as long as you get
Terrax.
No, no, no.
Love seeing
You have to be.
that
I am
long shot.
bothered. I am
And
bothered.
a quick
Mephisto
Mephisto.
might be coming out to play. All right, that is, keep in mind, this is a rank 5
Okay,
1600 Mephisto. So, that burst
Let's
damage
get this.
from the Incinerate Aura.
I'm gonna watch it on the big screen on that side. No Tiger Buns when Finn isn't involved. Not as many anyways. Trappy is a really good Tiger player too though. Are those the real counts? No.
And there is that Terrax on defense right away. With that Mephisto.
They all got given beta accounts with all the
Very
champions in the game
Several
as maxed out
decent
6
answers.
stars
No
or 7-star
clear,
ranked ones,
strong
and they could
ones.
I
rank
was expecting
2,
to see Spider-Man
5.
come out to play, and I actually
7
was
stars?
expecting to see Titania
Team
come
quality
up
is low.
against Terax as
I
well.
don't know what to do. Like,
These are going
minus
to
the
be two
1080p. I
very
am streaming them on
interesting
1080p. I
matchups.
don't know why it's so low.
Absolutely.
Titania, of course, has the haymaker. She can kind of ignore. So there we go, building defensive combat power rate by getting hit while indestructible. Now, one thing to note here is that once this rock field goes away, she will have those armor breaks to be healing from willpower. And now Terax is faltered in
Because
the
rank
trap. He
2's
took advantage of
10.
that very,
Jesus
very
Christ.
nicely.
Watch Stealth or Stark Spidey down below, got all the way to 9 poise
Wow.
before imprisonment fell off, meaning you don't have to worry about Mystic Dispersion.
Very, very, very nice.
Got tagged there, but look at the damage from those light attacks.
But we're seeing a special 3 from Titania. Big damage. Going to go in for the heavy attacks. Oh,
Let's
and that
see.
is just absolutely
That'll do.
insane.
Ooh, that was
Showing
so
why
cool.
Titania is one of the best
was
science
such
champions
a
in the
filthy
game
finish.
against Terax, finishing around 90% health in 44
That was
seconds.
such a filthy finish.
Unbelievably impressive showing.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm
let's
sorry.
not
I
dismiss
just
the
have to.
fantastic showing down here from Pepe. Spider-Man still at 90% health against this rank 5 Mephisto, countering the notes very, very nicely.
Beautiful use of the
fantastic fights.
Note that the striker there avoided the incinerate damage, but still got the benefit of the poise.
I went video
Absolutely
settings on YouTube and set mine higher. Everything's clear
Fantastic
now.
fights from both competitors.
Oh, that's good.
Titania just happened to do it faster.
Starting moment. Yep. Okay, guys, the stream. Check if you can put my stream in higher quality on YouTube. Maybe that helps. I'm gonna be taking Titania up very soon as well. Yeah.
On defense with a null.
Very interesting.
Offensive null.
Offense.
I'm
Ooh.
very excited to see that is a
Okay, Chavez
6-star
is
null,
great
so
for this.
6,200.
Right.
And here we have America Chavez versus Atuma. Actually, a very solid matchup because of her special 2 regen.
Yeah.
Right.
Pepe didn't play bad for sure.
But one thing
it
to
was
keep
just
in mind,
Titania.
this is a
that.
big 7-star Atuma. So that Thorns, it's going to be up there.
Yep, you see it immediately there on that first heavy. She is going to have to throw more heavies than normal, which is probably more chances at Thorns than you would like.
Absolutely, and getting to that special 2 regen is not going to be as easy because of the 5-second indestructible,
But
and the special
also-
ones are doing a lot of Thorns.
Go
Look at the fact that the
10-16.
power gain is
Thank you,
getting
Wilson.
reversed here.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Yes, that's exactly what I was hoping for. The special 2 was launched before the indestructible went away,
But
so
he
that
got
you
the-
don't
yes.
go red, but so that most of the damage is done.
Very
Beautifully
nicely
played by
played.
Pepe. We see Null starting to ramp up, taking a little bit of damage, but reminder that he can heal. Oh, that animation.
Relicless Chavez?
And another
What
thing we
happened
just
with
saw
the
from
relics
Pepe
there for
is
them?
that he threw the special 2 without going for a heavy attack because the last dimension that he activated was going to give
Okay,
him
this one's my fault
regeneration.
now.
Very nice awareness from Pepe down there. And Photon
Because I'm messing
doing
with this.
Photon things, knocking out Null.
Close this.
Here we have America Chavez trying to finish off Atuma, but like we've said, this is a very large Atuma who is a very daunting defender.
Yeah, you see the extra attack from the hydration making the Thorns worse, even if
Sorry about the lag,
you are
guys.
otherwise
I'm
doing
working on it.
well.
Absolutely.
My
We have
internet
20
is
seconds left. It's looking like Pepe
so
is just
achievable.
looking to finish off the fight clean here with a special 1 with the special 2 with the extra damage, and
Very
that was
well
a
done.
very nice fight there.
Okay. Holy shit. 1 second. Oh, fine. Okay, so we're back fine, I'm gonna...
You can see the
close
concentration on both of these players' faces.
this as well.
As Longshot goes on defense.
that was a pretty quick pick as well. There's
There's
Sasquatch.
that Sasquatch. Now, we did see a Juggernaut versus
it should be fine
Sasquatch
now.
yesterday, but here comes the 5 out of 5 college.
Null is
Tech
not a
Punisher
terrible
2099.
attacker, it's just not his matchup. Photon is a
Keep in
crazy
mind, this is
defender,
rank
that is more
5
accurate
Punisher,
to
so
say.
the damage is going to be up there.
Absolutely. The other thing to note is that if you don't have to bait specials, it is easier to parry more with Punisher, and so you are going to actually be able to keep your uptime on
1 second, why did it start lagging again?
the combat power.
Like literally clearing up all the programs.
And here we're seeing some nice damage from Punisher here. And a nice special chase from Trappy. So Sasquatch is already losing a lot of his health.
I want to point out that Pepe did throw a light attack there in the middle of Sasquatch's special to make sure that he landed that heavy.
It's sassy, man. Oh.
And that let him close it out. Beautifully done.
That striker may have just saved Pepe there.
None of my CPU is being used more than 50%.
Punisher 2099 handle this long shot very well. This special one should kill. However, it didn't happen as fast as Juggernaut.
Juggernaut was such a savage finish, though.
Match number 1.
That's why Juggy's
very
special,
close, though,
Juggy's
there.
so filthy good.
I think there are definitely some people in the audience who are
so filthy good.
Surprised by a 49,000 score from Punisher 2099.
Absolutely.
Okay, 1 second. Let me try and maybe if I lower. I think it could be my internet.
Round 1, we saw Punisher 2099 on offense. We saw a repeat of Juggernaut versus.
Is it still watchable quality?
Yesterday.
I think it's my internet, nothing else. Because my PC is fine.
Juggernaut's just insane.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good sometimes. So that was a very interesting match. One thing to note is that Trappy used the special 2 of Punisher 2099 into the Indestructible because he just wanted to get the armor break to do some extra damage and then go to town.
It is a very large armor break.
Much better.
Yes,
good.
All right, we're gonna jump into match number 2. Let's
fixing it. My video is only well, but 720. My video should be at 1080p.
Terrax is getting a ban now, which is quite interesting because
but it's fine.
Handle Terrax extremely
no, like now?
well.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay.
Indeed. Like we said earlier, probably just some consequences to the draft and the strategy.
Like in game, I fixed it.
Right.
And
now we're seeing, it's looking like he saw that Juggernaut on the other side and said, I want to try that. I want to get in on that. And there's that Sasquatch.
Yet another photon.
And another Sasquatch. Now, one thing to note, I do see a Quicksilver on the board. Quicksilver going to be very fantastic for this node set. Going to counter almost everything. The power gain, the miss. The only thing to look out for is the Indestructible.
Photon is such a champ, dude, though. As somebody with a 7-star rank 2 Photon,
but in a generally slower node set, Quicksilver's utility really has a chance to shine.
Oh, absolutely. And there's that Titanium.
Okay, so Pepe won round 1.
Show last time. And
oh yeah, I haven't used Claire in forever.
That is a very large sunspot there.
Yes, it is. I was talking to Pepe yesterday, and one thing he told me was that he's really enjoyed playing with that sunspot because he doesn't have the rank 2 on the live server.
Oh, that's nice. The high rarity Gambit relic. Actually,
yeah, it should have been 5 rounds.
I don't think.
I believe they're.
Well, Pepe has the initial lead.
Yeah.
Yes.
A top 10 champion ranking from personal opinion.
But it is still a sunspot.
It is. One thing to note, though, you have to be a little bit careful with that special 2 launching since you have to wait for the Indestructible.
Right. You can't just charge it out of a heavy the way you might normally like to. And there's the Black Cat that was banned.
Oh, all right.
Very interesting. Did Fintech won the first round.
Love to see some Black Cat action.
Come on.
There goes Sasquatch on defense from Trappy. Will we see a defensive mirror match?
You see, switching sides faster than Quicksilver. Jesus.
On both sides, and Trappy saw that Juggernaut fight and said, "You know what? I can do that too."
Another Jess. Yeah, there's another Jess.
Diablo, one of my favorite personal counters to Sasquatch. That poison is going to turn off the healing in the final 30%.
Definitely a slower take on it, though. So
Absolutely.
let's see how this plays out.
As we just saw, if
Diablo
played properly,
Juggy.
and if Sasquatch
Okay,
cooperates,
I'm rooting for
Juggernaut
Juggernaut
could
in this
end this
fight.
fight rather quickly.
Reminder that the staggers from Juggernaut's
Ooh.
heavy are going to allow him to
Oh.
gain power quickly, but do we get to another here?
Up! Wait! Oh, and there is the special 3.
This game
from
really working
Sasquatch
sunspot.
up top.
Not
It was
super
a
sure.
beautiful chain.
Very, very, very close there, but that special 3 is not hitting too hard.
Let's see if Juggernaut can make the ground back, because Diablo still has some health to chunk through.
Yes, he does. And now one thing to note is that against Diablo, Sasquatch is now in the Wrath of Tamarai.
Right. And you see the falter on Juggernaut cost him the gem, and therefore the ramp up of all of his unstoppables. We were talking about that before the match, how
Yes,
that
we
might
were.
come up today.
And it's looking like
Okay.
Trappy's about to finish off this fight here when he gets to the special 2. However, gotta keep in mind the indestructible. Oh, and it got
And it
You
nullified.
got lucky.
Nullified.
You got lucky on that one.
So,
Trappy can
Juggernaut fight has now
Trappy can
ended.
still win this one. I
faster
think
than
if
the
he
Diablo
heals to
fight,
full.
however, Diablo looks significantly more healthy. Let's see what happens.
Who
Very
takes
good
this one?
striker use.
And
Diablo
does
takes.
take
Ooh,
it
it was a close one.
because
Damn, this
of
was such a
that
clutch
extra
fight.
health, a very,
Juggy
very,
still did
very
beastie, even though
close
he ate
match.
a level 3.
2 fantastic fights.
What are the nodes? The nodes is basically when you reach 1 bar of power, opponents gain a power gain buff, giving them a bar of power. When you reach 2 bars of power, opponents gain an indestructible buff. Also, whenever any buff expires on
there
your
is that
opponent,
kill
you
buff.
need to land a heavy or special within 5 seconds, or you get faltered.
And a
If you do,
photon.
then they get faltered.
But Black Cat is no longer banned.
Will we see that Black Cat? Yes, we will.
Much point for Trappy.
And we have a CGR against Killmonger. This time, he won't
Yeah.
be purifying that armor break.
This is such a close one. It's such a close one.
We have parry heavy into a medium light combo, right into medium light medium special 2 for the standard CGR rotation, going for a big special 2. Baiting out the special 2 from Killmonger, and he blocked the first hit, so he did not dex, so he can repeat that. Going for the striker
Okay,
here
Black Cat is
into
gonna-
a heavy attack for the aptitude.
Oof.
Again, parrying the special 2, wonderfully done, into a medium ending combo, and a special 2 for the damnation to get rid of the indestructible. What will the special 2 do? Down to 28%
Man.
health, 7 armor breaks, and both
Man.
buffs on CGR. Going for a medium ending combo, and one more combo is finishing the fight. That was perfect
And
from
Photon's
Travis. Could
just
not
too
possibly have been
fucking
played
annoying.
better. Exceptionally impressive.
We need to point out that down below, Pepe did run straight to the special 2 for Black Cat and was able to keep Photon from doing anything dangerous.
Absolutely.
I mean,
while
that's
it
about
was
as good
slower,
of a
we saw
Photon kill
another
as we have seen.
perfect
It's just
fight
not
from
good
Pepe.
enough.
2 absolutely
Photon is
incredible
just-
fights. If you like Black Cat, if you like
Yeah, that Killmonger
CGR,
fight is
study
perfect.
these fights. They were perfect.
That Killmonger. Both of the fights are pretty much perfect. Your nerves can't take it. I know a
A
way
lot
to
of
calm
people
them down.
think that you have to do the whole heavy counter thing with Black
Okay,
Cat.
Quicksilver,
to get
Photon.
ahead, and we
Oh.
just saw a beautiful illustration of the contrary.
Darky, oof.
And now we have
Okay.
2 very interesting matches here. We have Sunspot
Let's see,
versus
Jay.
Quicksilver and
Will
Spidey
Starkey
versus
clutch?
Photon. 2 fights that I wouldn't be super duper thrilled about doing.
Yeah, I think
Right.
Photon is
You
just for
see
science.
how both of them are going to get through it, but it's going to be tricky.
I think
One thing
Pepper
to note
got
here
this.
is that this is a 7-star Sunspot versus a 6-star Quicksilver, and a 6-star Spidey versus a 7-star Photon. But it looks like Spidey's not having too much trouble with the damage. Now we're seeing Pepe ramp up here with Sunspot. We have some of those Whiplash expiring. He will have to
He's doing a
parry to
good
remove
job
them. And there is some damage from the Whiplash, but he's also healing from willpower from the
Ooh.
slow debuff.
Sparky got tagged.
Ooh. And we're about to
See, that's the
see
problem
a
with
special
Starkey.
2
You always make a
from
mistake.
Sunspot here once the indestructible is gone,
And
that
there
is
it
going to be
is.
it.
Yeah. Again, I'm sorry,
Fantastic
Starkey
fight
was
from
the...
Pepe once more,
I'm-
and not to take away from the fantastic fight from Trappy as well, just lost some health to Photon.
beautifully, beautifully played by both competitors.
Absolutely incredible. Beautiful fights.
Great work, Trappy. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. We appreciate it. Give it up for Trappy, everybody.
Anyone
Thank
who
you very
used
much.
Starkey
And
so far here
Pepe,
lost the round
make
and
some
the match.
noise.
better
Absolutely.
than three.
Congratulations. You are now headed to the final.
One
At
second,
any
guys. I
point in
really need
time,
to
did
pop
your
in the
confidence
gents
drop? I
very
know you
fast.
were on the ropes there for a moment.
Not really. After doing that, the first match on with Juggernaut, yeah, that I was really confident, man.
I'm learning so much from watching you guys. Is there anything that you want to say to any of your community watching at home? I know that you have your own kind of following through your Twitch and things like that. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, that especially to my Latino community, that thank you so much. That I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
I love that. Beautiful. Thank you so much. We will see you in the finals in just a moment here. Thank you. Give it up for Pepe one more time. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We are going to move right along here. Please give it up for Karate Mike and Daddy Longlegs as we have concluded our time with them. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are going to go to a 15-minute intermission, something we definitely should have done yesterday as well. Everyone can go to a bio break. We can hop outside. Those of you in the studio, in this space here, we have the food trucks out there. Grab yourself a bite. We will be back in 15 minutes. Those of you watching on the live stream, when we return, we will be revealing a new game mode and everything that you need to know. We will see everyone in 15. Thank you.
So is there like a... Oh. So what's going to happen now? I mean, I needed to go to the bathroom, but what are they doing? Are they literally just taking a 15-minute break? They couldn't just show a deep dive or something meanwhile? Well, oh, Wilson Fisk. Is Wilson around? We can do the spreadsheet. Are you here? Would you want and add it to matchmaking sheet? Turn down the music or pause? Yeah, I'm just gonna switch off the sound. We barely can hear you. That's fine. He's fuming? Why is better fuming? Alliance raids? Yeah, there's gonna be alliance raids. To Black Panther. The matchmaking sheet? Okay, never mind. Russell's now. I just like to say I did pounds. Ooh, that's true, but Russell's is still above now. I completely agree. 10 pounds would have been higher than that, but we have Russell's now with 15, so we are going with OG Black Panther. And we're gonna update that. Why aren't you adding Wolf Guy's defender? Because at the moment he has had 0 defensive impact. He absolutely sucks as a defender in this meta, and since that, well, because of that, we're not going to be able to find out whether he's good or not. Anyways. One left. OG, Black Panther. Since I started doing the Black Panther now, you know, I'm going to do the Black Panther regardless, and if we have a new one, then I'll do another one. Whoops, that was wrong. How did I get that? Okay, so you got OG Black Panther. And yeah, if we do have a change of the Juggernaut, then at the end, we will, you know, do another champion. Because I do want to get this spreadsheet up higher. Is Overseer on that spreadsheet? Overseer is not on that spreadsheet yet. Okay, so we got OG Black Panther. Let's go with Korg. Not really, no. No. Killmonger. No. Yes, if Sig 200. No, wait. Yeah, nice. Yes, no. Unless somebody corrects me, I'm going to leave it as no. Kirk is not on the sheet yet. You guys are deciding who goes on the sheet, by the way. Atuma is a no. Nick Fury is a yes. If I'm doing something wrong and you guys know it, by the way, let me know. I think you can do Killmonger, right? If you have a max sig one. No, but no, never mind. The power gain will still wreck you. The power gain would still wreck you. You can't. And inside non-slot abilities? No, we do not know. We do not have inside non-slot abilities. I love the spreadsheet you're doing. Thank you, Joseph. Right. Rintra. I think you can. Quite sure you can. There's no buffs on Black Panther. You get Shrug of Diaz. Yeah, I think you should be fine. Mephisto. I think it kind of depends on the meta. Because he shouldn't be affected by the ability accuracy reduction thing, or is he? Does Black Panther shut off Mephisto's ability accuracy? Because one of them, Mephisto, cannot have his ability accuracy reduced, I think, by passive abilities. It can by debuff, something like that. I think Doom is fine. You have the Purify. Watch your video on Necropolis. Yeah, let's hope that's good. Yeah, I do hope it's good as well. I think Doom's fine. I think Maw is not great. He can if you bleed up. Black Cat. I want to add a ton of champions, but you guys are picking these champions. What do you guys say about Maw and Sassy? I think Sassy is fine. I think Chavez he can do. Man-Thing is a no. Mangog is a no because of the Bleeding in Kindred. I think it's fine. Let me know on Maw mainly and Mephisto. 7-star Domino worth rank 2 unduped. I'm not ranking her unduped. This is a no. This is a definite no. This is a definite no as well. Thing is a yes. Class advantage bleeds decent. Ability accuracy reduction. Photon is a yes. You can I think you can purify her debuffs. Ability accuracy reduction. She's bleed immune. It's going to be slow, but you have class advantage. Should be fine. Jessica. Can he do Jessica? Definitely Pig. Yes. Yes. Can he do the Jessica? Photon's bleed immune. Yeah. I mean, so is Thing, but he can still do those fights. It's just like less fast. But with class advantage and ability accuracy reduction and guaranteed crits, he would do fine enough. The reason why I'm putting no on the Mystics is because there's also like MD involved and other crap, and no class advantage and just wouldn't be fast enough. Like, Black Panther can definitely do things fast enough. I'm gonna demand Kabam. Venom gonna demand what? I'm gonna be swearing he's higher than Nick. He could be. Could be. Everyone's higher than Nick. Okay, so. Hulkling is a yes, because you reduce ability accuracy. Nova, a yes. Cersei, I'm gonna go with no. Thor, I'm gonna go with no. Null, I'm gonna go with yes. I think Null's fine. Pam is a no. Mysterio is a yes. Warlock is definitely a no. Penny is no. Does he do no? Yeah, I mean maybe that. No, I don't think so. Can he? What do you guys think, Penny and Shuri? I think Shuri is fine. There's nothing else to Shuri. Doing Black Panther do BGs, but I enjoy supporting you and Black Panther. Yeah, no worries, Russell. Black Panther need awakening? Yeah. For a lot of these matches, Black Panther needs awakening in high sec. You will get ranked against Penny. Yeah, I'm gonna go with no, I think, here. And then we have Jessica. Oh no, wait. Does he work against Jessica? Does anybody know? I'm happy for you. Everything's better now. Question: why will you rank up Black Cat and you don't rank up Domino? Because Black Cat does not need to have awakened ability at all for offensively, and because Domino is primarily a defender and she does need awakened ability. Tested. I will share the spreadsheet. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna go no there, I think. Unless it's some sort of extra circumstance. And then we need to add in more. I'm gonna go with no as well. More is relatively trippy fight. There's nothing really helping you, and heavies aren't really in his kit. I think something like that. What do you guys think? If you guys are sure that I mark a matchup wrong, do let me know, because this is open, you know, because I don't know every champion the best. Oh yeah, Jessica, I'm going to put maybe it's, I think, inaccurate. Jessica kind of really depends. When is the final? In like a few minutes. In 7 minutes. Who won the tourney? Nobody has won the tourney yet. It's going to be in between Pepe and Fintech. Okay, so are we happy with this? Okay, just okay, so this is in, then let's update the rankings to post champion added. Where is OGBP? Definitely higher than Nick Fury. Close to Shuri, to be honest. About Gambit. Bad. There we go. How far does it go? 30. Then I'm going to need to start working the formula on. I think that would be 32. Oh. Okay. Just logged in my alt account and I didn't get the free Iron Man stuff. Do I need to reach some milestones first? I don't know, City. A lot in common with Battlerealm. He's role model now. He's taking shit for pelting after 100 years. He calls some pause and restart rankers and stream time. The thing with, I mean, like, yeah, I guess so. Well, let's go Fintech, Realsensei player. I'm definitely rooting for Fintech. He's my teammate. Okay, so that is it here. We have 5 minutes. Do we do another champion in 5 minutes? Juggernaut is 15. Yeah, Juggernaut is 15 at the moment. 15. Yep. Can you do the same with Professor X? You can. Okay, so doing anything bonus, then you can let me know. Otherwise, for all the caps, don't worry. What's the spreadsheet about? It's just kind of like champion matchup spreadsheet for like BGs and stuff, and you know, potentially Alliance as well. How they do against most relevant defenders. Okay, so which class I have the least amount champions in? We have 3 cosmics and 3 mystics, so I want either a cosmic or a mystic for now, if I'm not doing the Juggernaut thing. I think that's a lot of work. It is quite a lot of work. Okay, so let's do. Groot. No, somebody pick Groot. I'm picking the champions largely that you guys want. Anyways, okay, let's just quickly go with the random mystic. Let's pick. We have Chavez, we have Longshot, we have Jugs. Let's pick Tigra. Let's go Tigra. Good Tigra, baby. What do you guys say? Let's see where she will score. Obviously, Tigra has the key aspect that she's. It's OP. Where's Arcsat? Can't add everybody all at once. So we're going with Tiger. So Korg. Nope. By the way, if Fintech can do it, it doesn't count. Killmonger is a no. Tuma, maybe sometimes. No, it's maybe sometimes. That's what I add for. Oh wait, what did they add for Starkey? Just to be here. Dark Spider, no. Tiger is approximately the same. So that will be no. Nick Fury, yeah. Well, it's a maybe sometimes fight. It's not an easy fight because you can do it. It's a very tricky fight. It's not for like a relatively low level. Mephisto is a yeah. Mephisto you can do fine. Rintra you can do fine now. It's not that hard. But yes, again, if you can do. The purpose of this spreadsheet is if I put in no, it doesn't mean that it cannot be done. It means that an average Mysterium 1 Celestial 6 player will not be able to do it. Fintech or MSD or Swede or Barrowman or somebody might. You won't. That's still going to be a no. If I put in a yes, again, it means that it doesn't mean that you can't fuck up in that fight. It means that majority of the time you will be able to do that fight unless you kind of screw up. Maybe sometimes it's more so when it depends on meta or RNG and stuff like that. What about an Uru player? I don't know much about Uru players. But yeah, it's just, Like, for instance, I can learn Doomfight very easily. I learned it. I can do it. I'm fine with it. Sometimes I'll mess up. But doing, like, Korg with Tiger is insane. Maw is definitely a yes. Sassy is a may. I mean, it's a yes, but I've seen it go wrong so much. So I'm going to put that in here. Chavez is definitely a yes. Man-Thing is a yes. Man-Thing is a yes. Tiger, that's a yes. Domino is a no. Bishop is a yes. Havoc is a yes, you can do that. Toad, can you do Toad? Let's see his live stream. It's still half a minute till then. Toad is maybe or yes. Can you do Toad? Okay, yeah, okay, fair point. Domino is maybe sometimes RNG you can do it. Toad is a no, I think. No for Toad. Thing is a yes. Photon, I believe, is a no. Jessica is a no. Pig is a no. Quicksilver. Can she do Quicksilver? I think it's a no, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes on this. Yes on this, yes on this, yes on this, yes on this. Quicksilver is a no. I don't think you can do Pig. Fine. Spam is a no now, since the update. 1 second, we need to finish this up quickly. No. How is Mysterio? I don't know. Warlock is no. Penny is a yes. Shuri, I think, is a yes. Spam used to be yes, not anymore. You need like an insanely good RNG to do that fight. Mysterio is a no. And Warlock is, I'm going to also put a no. So, Tigra, 18 for 10. It's not too bad, but Chavez and Jugs has more. What's this sheet about? I'm going to update it later when I do the next one, hopefully. At the end of the stream, we will have new Juggernaut. And with the new Juggernaut...
A first look at our newest game mode, Alliance Raids. Like Alliance War and Alliance Quest, raids are all about coming together with your battle group to conquer the map before you. The first step is to decide your teams. There are 3 lanes of bosses, so naturally, your battle group will split into 3 groups of 3, with 1 summoner in reserve. Now, each team of 3 will need a player of each role: Vanguard, Assault, and Tactician. On the champion select screen, you'll be able to filter your champions by role. Champs that aren't in a role won't be able to complete role missions or deal any damage, so make sure you bring the right one for the job. Once you have your teams, roles, and champs decided, it's time to head into the map. you're gonna wanna make sure you head to the matching choice node for your decided role. Each node has a matching icon and color with the role you picked. And at this node, you'll be selecting a boost. Take some time to read them, and pick whatever you think will help your champ unleash the most amount of damage. Alright, now that you're boosted and at the boss, you'll want to organize the order that you fight with your partners. This will only matter for the first few fights while you're ramping. Now, each boss will have their own set of requirements while fighting them, and each time you complete the required in-fight objectives, you'll gain Raid Fervor. Now keep in mind, you can increase the amount of fervor gained from the boost that you chose. And once you gain enough fervor in a fight, you'll complete the mission and gain 1 roll charge. These are your main resource to gain bonus damage for yourself and your teammates. And completing your missions in the fight will grant charges for rolls other than your own. If you're Assault, you'll grant charges to Vanguard. Vanguard grants charges to Tactician, and Tactician grants charges to Assault. And when your fight ends, you'll consume 1 of your roll charges. Completing a mission also grants you 1 stack of roll force for each roll charge on the fight that isn't your own, up to 10 of each. And these are important because each stack of roll force gives the attacker increased damage on all attacks. But roll force will only work if roll charges for your role are active. So, make sure to complete your 7 missions each fight. That way, you build roll force faster and unleash some serious damage. Just make sure everyone has charges and that you're working together to build them evenly. And you should be good to go. From here, rinse and repeat this process for each boss, then come together to take down the final boss as a group. You'll be capped on how much of the boss's health you can take off in a single fight, but a number of free revives will be available in the store each week. And also, timeouts will 100% knock out any attacker. So, make sure to deal as much damage as you can. Raids will be active for the final week of each Alliance Quest rotation. That means, if you choose to participate in raids, you only have to complete 1 map over the course of the week instead of 4. So, which champions do you want to take to your first raid? Let us know in the comments below. And get ready, because raids are launching later this year. Until next time, we'll see you in the Battlerealm.
It sounds shit.
All right. Again, a new game mode coming to the contest early next year. We will have more details on that.
Sounds
Looking back, we also took a
complicated.
look at Necropolis prior to our second semifinal matchup. We will have more information about Necropolis at live streams on November 3rd and a launch day stream leading up to the availability of Necropolis on November 15th. Stay tuned for more information about that. We will also dive into rewards. I know
we'll do
pretty stoked about those at different times, but hey, we'll get that information to you. Before we move along into our final matchups, I do want to do a couple of things. First, can we please give it up for our Marvel representatives who've been here for this whole event?
I know exactly what he does.
Thank you very much. I know you guys came a long way as well. You've been working all weekend. Everyone's here having a good time, and you're working.
Why is the damage cap
sorry
as well?
we did
like,
that.
the entire point is like,
you know,
you can kind of
mad
like
at us because they're not
raid the boss, and if you do well, you do well. You know?
But hey, not bad. Not bad for second place. Okay. And before we do dive into this final match, please give it up for each and every one of our 8 contestants who flew all the way out here. Some of them are flying for the first time. Yeah, make some noise for them.
If the rewards will be good enough, nobody will care.
Fighting jet lag. Some of them are flying for the first time. The pressure is on being in front of a crowd, being across from their opponent. This is a completely different space.
I mean, I'm going to have to
a lot of energy, courage, and just effort to be here. So thank you all. You guys were great. We said this a bunch of times. We could have pulled 8 people.
Yeah, that was Onslaught, Jared. Onslaught is announced
anyone's
for
guess
December.
as to what 8 people we had here. They could have all been jerks. They could have made our job really difficult. They could have made this presentation terrible. But that's not at all what we got. We got 8 of the best.
That was Onslaught, yes. Onslaught is coming in December.
All right. Is everybody ready to see your final matchup? In just a few minutes' time, we will be granting this beautiful belt to the world champion. It says that right here. I don't know how close we are. Oh, we're not. It says world champion right here. So I'm very excited to do that at some point soon. But without further ado, please make some noise for Dragon and J-Nick. Take us through into the final match in the commentary booth. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, everyone. After those semifinals, I could not be more excited for our finals.
Oh my goodness.
Be nice,
Here, the
you
end of the line,
motherfuckers.
top of the mountain.
I
The
swear
top
to
of
God.
the mountain, with the best of the best,
You
especially
be
after the
nice.
showcase that we saw earlier today and
mean,
yesterday.
like, no,
Both
you get
competitors
ready.
fought tremendously hard to be here, and they earned their spots, and I'm excited to see them face off.
Absolutely. Just some things to know. This grand finals is going to be a best of 5. The previous rounds were best 2 out of 3. However, we are giving both our finalists a little bit more time to maybe make adjustments in between matches.
No cursing, can you remember?
Hopefully everybody
Sometimes
enjoys
you
the
can
show.
make
Why don't
an
you bring us through
exception
what's on
to
the line here?
emphasize the importance
All right,
of
so
the
for those
point.
of you who don't know or didn't see yesterday, the winner of the tournament today is going to earn the first ever Rank 3 champion. Generic chat. Come on, claps for a Rank 3, guys. There we go. There we go. Congrats to whoever that winner is. They're going to have the first and only in the entire
Yes,
contest,
Yoon is
which
the
is
same.
tremendous. They're also going to get 7 stars of Chels, the latest and brand new champion coming to the contest in November.
Guys, go on.
Super excited. If you got a chance to play her last night, isn't she awesome? Yes, yes, yes.
You guys are
She was
making me laugh,
fantastic.
but you
I
guys
had
are
a lot of fun
awful.
playing with
I
her.
shouldn't be
She's super
laughing
easy
at
to
this
use. I
crap.
like
I
it.
shouldn't be
Yeah,
piloting
as
it.
designed,
So
I'm
fuck
super
no.
happy with
Wait,
that.
stop. That was an accident. I did not want to put that
Yeah,
on
let's
screen.
talk about this matchup, especially after what we saw earlier, because there was definitely some interesting matches that I enjoyed watching.
Yeah, so I mean, these are the final 2 summoners left. This is the
Guys,
1 seed versus the 3
calm
seed.
down.
Fintech as the number 1.
You're
Fintech
encouraging-
as
I'm
the
not
Fintech
encouraging
does
this,
have
I
the advantage
swear to
of
God.
being able to choose last in
The one thing to
round one.
dislike a
However,
person's other
after
thing
that,
just to
they'll
pick up
absorb
on
the
physical
previous match,
qualities.
then
It can be in a mix of a
stage.
package,
Do you
but
think we're
still
gonna
need
go to
be
5
clever.
matches?
I'm
I
kidding.
think we
You
might.
can't
I
do
hope.
this.
I hope so. That would be
Stop it.
a nail biter,
Fine.
and I would love to see it for
Stop
our
it.
first finals.
Absolutely. Some quick things about their decks. Really interesting. Out of the 10 available 7-star rank 2s, each player only shares 2.
I know. There's a lot of variety between both decks. Clearly champions that the players are comfortable with and think they're going to do very successfully in this meta. There are a lot of defensive champs, but there's a couple offensive ones that snuck in there as well.
Couple offensive ones for sure, especially a lot of 2-way champs. I mean, we saw the power of Juggernaut the last round. Holy
Juggernaut
cow.
wrecking everything and
Oh, yeah,
anything. And
asshole.
we also saw America
Funny
Chavez, who was
sometimes.
one of my personal favorites.
Hey,
And I
man.
want to see her come
Whatever.
back out again.
And lines up with this meta perfectly.
Hey, guys.
Just put
Hi,
chat
Jax.
on mute
I
during
just want to say
Trial
that I think you
Assault.
guys have been
I'm
doing
just
a
gonna
fantastic
avoid
job
it.
back here. I'm just here to be your hype crew. Shout out to DLL and Karate Mike as well. You guys have all been fantastic. So let's give it up for our casters,
Okay.
please. There were conversations about having. They're like, Jackson, you've got you host stuff. Go get. And I was like, no. If you want me to make commentary on how the hats look on stage, that's my bread and butter. But you guys did fantastic, and
They're
continue
making
to,
everyone
and, I'm really
rock.
excited to see what you guys have to say about these last matchups.
Are you
I
excited
mean, like
to watch them,
DLL
though?
and
That's
Mike,
the important
I enjoy
question.
coming
I've
to
never
more
been more
because
excited
they
for
actually
anything
know
in
the
my
game
life.
better.
Fantastic. Should we
Okay.
go? Should we get to it then?
I'll leave it in your capable hands. I didn't mean to interrupt your flow.
I mean, like obviously, you always
You're
want
welcome to interrupt. It's always
somebody
fun.
commenting
Cool.
to
You know,
actually
if you got more
know
to say,
the
that's great. You
top
guys have
level of
notes.
that
You guys have
gameplay.
no
Like,
idea
yeah,
how weird these
Mike
people
and
are, so,
DLL are
just keep it
Thank
you know,
up.
they
him.
are
He
very skilled
wrote all the
players
notes.
Bye.
themselves, so they
Bye.
actually know the strategy
Not
better,
expected.
the
Thought it was
interactions,
possible,
the
was not
drafts,
expecting
the
it.
plans, the stuff
Glad
like
it
that.
happened, though. Glad it happened.
Very much so. They also got additional 6 stones to spend on champions, as Karate Mike and DLL mentioned earlier. Any that stand out to you as interesting? I know there's one in particular that stood out to me.
So on Pepe's side, we saw him kind of take the more traditional route and split 500 of his stones kind of evenly through 5 characters and through his 5 rank 2s. On Fintech's side, yesterday we had mentioned that he chose to split 106 stones in between Crossbones and Venom.
Yep.
Venom, I think, one of his MVPs from day one, and we saw his
Without a
opponents
doubt.
respect it today by banning him. But he actually took Venom to Sig 200. And the unique one here, he took Ebony Maw to Sig 140, giving him 46 stones.
I saw that. So you know Ebony Maw better than I do. All I do is die to him. So what's the benefit
Nagus
of...
and Legacy?
Come on,
Nagus
everybody
to
else
beat
has died to
Legacy.
him at least once. You can laugh. It's fine. So what is the benefit of taking Ebony Maw's Sig up a little bit?
No, finals
Mostly
just the
just,
same
increasing
meta.
a little bit of that
Think.
degen damage, a little
Okay.
bit of defensive power.
All right. Well,
Thank
I
you.
did
Got one
like,
of the
I have
Brawl
to admit, I saw
7-star?
Pepe did take and put 6 stones into Danny
Probably
Moonstar.
Juggernaut.
So one of our first 7-star champions. I really
used
want to see her
play?
come out again.
Definitely,
She's just a
yes.
phenomenal
I don't
champion
know
to
if she
watch be
still
played.
plays,
So
but
want
she
to
was
see that
always
show up again.
relatively kind of
Any
like,
others that
chill
surprised you
and
on
casual.
Pepe's side?
He's one of the few that took Terrax to Sig 200.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a unique one between this matchup as well. On the other side, Fintech. He's got a Silk at
That's
Sig
different
200 as
from
well.
IQ and
I'm
Raids,
really
though?
curious to see if that comes into play.
I saw that. I also saw that for day 2, Fintech took up Shuri up to rank 2, which I did that 3 days ago, whenever Level Up was. So love seeing that. Would love to see her come into play, especially with as much as we've seen at Tuma.
She helped designing Jubilee as a player.
All right,
Like
so
Grant was
outside of that,
Ibon,
going
she
into this
helped
match,
with Jubilee.
obviously they got a chance to watch each other play the semifinals. You think they've changed their strategy a little bit for tackling each other?
I think a little bit. It'd be hard to imagine either player not having a game plan going through, but the beauty of this being a best of 5 is a little bit more wiggle room for you to kind of make adjustments. You know, you lose a
Yeah,
first
best
match,
of
that's all good.
5,
You're not under
at
pressure.
least.
You still have 2 more to give.
Come
I
on.
think we're going to see some bans
Root
change
for
up as we
Finn
go
here.
through the matches. I'd be very surprised
My
if we
favorite
didn't.
time of
On
the
the other hand,
stream.
Fintech was very consistent with his bans over the past few matches, so maybe not.
Absolutely. Maybe he's been saving some tricks up his sleeve for the grand finals.
I would love to see tricks up his sleeve. All right, now with
Yeah, to
that,
be
I
fair,
think it is time to kick it over to the
I
match.
got quite pissed
Ready
off
for
when
it? Are
Dragon
we ready for the
designed Jubilee
finals, everybody?
because she was always shit.
Get loud, Vancouver!
I think if somebody else designed
Take it
her,
away,
Jubilee could
Jax,
absolutely
with our
be champion.
finalists.
And I wanted Jubilee to be added to the game for like
He's like taking
years.
a running start. There we go.
And when she arrived, I wish Jubilee was never
Everybody
added.
ready for the final! All right, I'm so excited. Let's just get right into it. On my right, your left, please welcome to the stage your #1 seed, Fintech! Moi moi.
And why are you striking?
And on my left, your right, please put your hands together for Pepe! Hola. All right, everybody, one last time,
Jenny?
please make some noise for these competitors.
Think so?
These are your Battlerealm Brawl
Definitely used to be. I don't know how
finalists.
he does now. Yeah, second place
All
also
right,
did
let's hand things
stuff.
back to the caster booth. It's in your capable hands. Good luck, everybody.
All right. D-Day for these two
Yeah, they all
competitors
get
who
something.
have come
They
in
all get
and
the 7
fought like
star of
crazy
their
to get
choice
here.
and a bunch of other
What do you
stuff.
think's going through their heads?
Probably a whirlwind. I mean, if I was up there, I'd be sweating profusely.
It'd be
My
panic
hands would
for
be
me.
super
Just sheer
clammy.
panic.
Oh, I can't imagine what the pressure's like right now.
But both of them have risen to the occasion every single match they've played here. So I am very excited. And it looks like we're about to go over to the draft. Let's see who they are bringing in and banning. All right, looking at bans.
Instant
looks like
Juggernaut
instant
respect,
Juggernaut,
eh?
goodbye.
Torch as well.
Of
2
course.
nukes being banned on Fintech's end there. Banning
Not
them from
surprised.
Pepe.
Love
Of
seeing
course.
that. But the third ban I think is going to be interesting.
And
See if it's a
Supremacy.
defender or another nuke.
Yep, so
Get rid
far
of them.
these are 2 nukes.
1569.
Still
Well,
a lot of hefty
I'm cheering for
defenders there,
Finn, dude.
especially a
Finn's my
7-star rank
teammate.
too. So we'll see if
6
Fintech.
seconds left.
Ooh, and there
Titania,
goes
he's going to
Titania.
triple nuke.
And then on Pepe's
Bonnie
side, the
is
Venom is
respecting the
gone,
Venom.
as well as Mangog and Mojo both
By
being
the
taken
way,
off the board.
So Pepe
Get what you saw there.
Yep.
But we have
Looks like we
Bonius
have
up
2
top,
defenders.
so.
Diablo as an attacker.
And Bonius
Seeing
can do
the power of
Kitty.
Diablo against that Sasquatch in the semifinals.
There's the Diablo pick.
And we're going to
Love
add
that.
Kitty Pride.
Spider Ham chosen on Fintech's
Uh-oh,
side.
where's Cam?
By
Someone
the-
cover
Thank you
Cam's
very much,
eyes.
Bonius.
Really potent attacker, also a really annoying defender in the right matchup as well. Who will the
And
second pick be?
I believe Fintech took him to rank 2, so he's even
That
more
is
potent.
correct.
Ooh, and a Nick
Nick
Fury
Fury.
pick. Ooh,
Really annoying delay defender, also a really potent attacker on either side.
yep. He's going to cause some damage if he is
Thank
put
you
on
very much,
attack, but
Wilson, as
as a
well.
defender, he could be a great staller. We've seen time matter.
Yep, Sunspot, incredibly potent attacker, and Black
There's
Cat.
Sunspot. Love that as a nuke. Now, haven't seen a lot of defenders come out yet, other than Spider-Ham, so I'm interested to see who the
Why
rest of
not?
the draft ends up
There's
being.
our first reroll there.
Oh,
Hey, first Shuri pick here potentially. We
Ooh.
haven't seen her on attack or on defense.
would love to see that. And she plays double duty. Worked well on both sides, especially in this meta.
Incredible. Absolutely. There's Killmonger.
Ooh,
Ooh, flipping
switching
over to
to
Mephisto. Okay.
Love that, especially since he can pull double duty with that buff control on offense, but
Yep.
is lethal on defense without a counter.
So far, Pepe's
Is your
got
stream
3
quality max?
attackers on his side. You have to imagine
No,
he's
I
going to
had
look
to
for a few
lower it
defenders
to
here possibly.
He does have that
because
Atuma and Killmonger
my
staring
internet, I
straight
think,
at
is
him.
Hatching
picks
when I
left for
stream
Pepe.
it. Because I have to stream 1080p to you guys.
And as a
I
reminder
was
for everyone watching, if you
dumb
weren't
with it.
here
I don't know,
yesterday,
my
they do
stream
have
didn't
more
like it too
time
much.
to pick than would traditionally be available in a Battlegrounds match, so they can really
Awesome.
think and strategize about what they're bringing into
As
their
we talked
matches.
about there, he went double defender, double skill defenders.
Hey,
and
who
2
are you
Killmonger.
picking, by the way?
Fintech to respond
Wilson,
here.
please.
Love seeing that
Mr.
heavy
Wilson,
skill
please.
team. Obviously, they're doing great in this particular meta. Wait,
Mr.
let's see that.
Fantastic. That's a very unique. That's
That's
a
a
very
total.
unique selection there.
I would love to see that, especially since he's going to. Ooh, we see a
Chooses the
reroll.
reroll. Ebony
Oh,
Maw.
there's Maw.
That's
There
a
is.
Sig 140 rank 2 Ebony Maw.
Ooh. I would not want to face Maw ever. I ban him
Definitely
regularly.
not.
That one's just nasty.
Will he go attacker? He's going
Ooh,
attacker.
there
and
is attacker
Scorpion.
with Scorpion. All right, looks like we've got Kindred and a couple of really good double duty champions between Doom, Hulkling, and Rintra.
Yep, we talked about Neutralize being potentially a really good weapon on offense here.
Whoops.
Is he going to pull a reroll? We'll have to see.
Kindred being one of the unique rank 2s between the two.
Huh.
We will have to see.
8 seconds left.
1844.
Oh, looks like there was a reroll. We see Tigra and Photon.
Tiger and Photon, well played.
Very well played.
Last
Great
pick here.
choices.
This is the advantage of being the 1 seed. You do get your last pick with full information of your opponent's
Fintech.
roster.
And you know that
That's
Tiger's going
right.
to come
I
out
am
on
cheating for
offense.
Fintech
and
as well.
We're going to love seeing
I
it.
do
Fintech
cheat with
does
the
have one
calculator.
reroll.
I do cheat with the calculator.
Hovering on Hulk.
There's that Hulk
Locks
pick.
in Hulk.
Very nice. This is going to be a battle of the offenses. I can't wait to see it.
It was 1844.
All right, looks like Pepe is going first, picking the defender.
Photon, Atuma, Killmonger.
Plenty of choices.
really threatening
Ah, there's
defenders.
Atuma.
Fintech to respond with defense here.
Studying each opponent's roster very thoroughly. You don't want to miss a counter.
Thank you
It's
very
gonna
much,
cost you the
RMG,
match,
by the way.
potentially.
81 exposed. Oh my god, I'm not Asian. I can use calculators.
Mephisto potentially there, forcing an RPG respect. Going with Nick Fury, potentially. One of the more annoying delay defenders.
Perfect, especially when time has been so important in previous matches.
Doesn't
Think we're going to see
matter,
Sunspot come out?
actually.
Yeah, ooh, potentially Diablo, the safer,
love
more control play.
Diablo.
And we're seeing Shuri, one of the better Atuma counters.
Yep.
Lots
Because
of
we have
access to
OMG
shock.
KT1. Thank you very much.
Going to enjoy this
Non-contact
particular
basics.
match. I'm not good at it yet, but I'm getting better.
All right, here we go. First match of the grand finals.
All right, coming right out of the gate.
Fintech off to a pretty solid start there with 5, 6, 7 shocks. Almost getting to 10, firing off that special one.
Very nice. Exactly what you want to do against Atuma with
In-
Shuri.
Yep.
Oh, that power gain. Gotta make sure you're
Incoming
controlling
guaranteed
it.
crits for Fintech
Okay.
here.
Ooh, he got the
Pepe,
fault.
a man
That-
after my own heart with some parry heavy play. Ooh, going with the special one.
Love
Okay.
seeing that. Perfect management of Nick Fury's specials. Well done by Fintech.
Okay.
Now we're seeing Pepe continue to play around Atuma, making sure to work around both the node and... Ooh!
Ooh, gets punished there with the unstoppable.
How did he
Recovers
get
nicely, though.
unstoppable
Very
if
nice
he-
recovery. It's easy to get back into the corner when that happens.
Because he parried a lot. You don't do
Still
that.
seeing Diablo absolutely wreck Nick Fury, doing great management of those specials,
Ooh.
healing up that damage he took earlier.
30% left, under 20% left on that Nick Fury. He is going to
Dude,
have to
what
fight the
somebody
real form.
did. Yeah, it's because he
Oop, working
parried.
on that
He
unstoppable
shouldn't have
on Atuma,
parried.
waiting for it to drain down. There we go. It's
Nice.
gone.
Great
Very
hydration
nice job.
management there. Pepe has knocked Nick Fury into his real form. A little bit of a wait here. He will have
Just running around the
30%.
clock.
Parried.
Oh!
Gets punished by Nick Fury.
Oh,
Wow, Nick Fury.
Bleeds. Oh,
this
those
What a
is so
bleeds.
turn.
bad.
That is always a rough fight when Nick Fury just turns around on you. Now we're seeing Shuri finish off Atuma,
Take
playing
a
the
look
flight
at those
nice and steady.
concussion stacks, 68.
Ouch!
Shuri's still sitting fine though with non-contact basics.
That's exactly what you want to see with all those passive shocks on him. Just
18 hydration,
chunking him
ticking
down.
down.
There
Well
you go.
done by
Nice
Fintech.
job. Very, very well done.
Dude, I
Great
had
composure
huge-
shown on Fintech's side.
Very,
Honestly,
very
by
good.
both
So
players. Nick Fury turning that matchup around in a blink of an eye, hey?
It's so easy to get
So
caught by those
clutch.
bleeds, and they will chunk you down very, very quickly.
Fintech shaking his head a little bit.
Yes, we're going to comment on what you guys are doing. All right, going
Jeez.
into this next matchup, who do you think we're seeing on defense?
Jugs of Streamlabs? What do you
Fintech
mean?
choosing defender
Oh.
first here.
Would you go with Spider-Ham?
I mean, there are two pretty good skill attackers on the other side.
Ooh.
Choosing Hulk, I like
Hulk
that
on
pick as
defense.
well.
Whoopsies. My
Two
bad.
really potent defenders on Pepe's side between Photon and Killmonger. It's
Was
noting
unlucky
there's
for Pepe?
no
Yeah,
armor
for
break
sure.
on Fintech's side.
That
That
is
is
an
unlucky
important
for
note. And there's the Killmonger
He's
pick.
gonna have to
going right
fight
along
fair
there.
here. Ebony Maw on offense.
Thank you, Russell.
Ooh, love that. Love seeing a Maw on offense every once in a while.
So who do you use here?
Black Cat?
Maybe leaning into class advantage.
I also think you could, if you wanted to, nuke him down with
sure,
Sunspot.
probably.
There's the Sunspot.
Yeah,
Nice.
you probably don't do that.
So the name of the game for Pepe, he's
Nick
going to try
can
and
do that,
charge up to that
though. I mean,
special
it
2 and
happens.
try and nuke that fight
We
down.
all have
Yep.
gotten wrecked by Nick now and then.
Get rid of him nice and quick.
You don't see this often, but here's Ebony Ma on offense. Keep in mind, that's a rank 2 SIG 140.
Gonna see those D-gens doing absolute work on Killmonger, but gotta watch out for that reverb.
Okay, so Pepe
First hit
sounds...
Degen's already on
I think-
Killmonger.
Getting that special one off
he's
on Sunspot.
throwing
Perfect
this,
block
right?
coming in handy. Perfect dexes. Very well done.
I think he's throwing this round.
Really good rhythm for Pepe there, baiting special ones.
Very nice job. Ooh, that miss.
Using the striker
To avoid-
pause time and take time off that falter debuff. Really good striker play by
Very
Fintech.
well done. Want to make sure you're avoiding that damage or someone that punish. Oh,
And that is unfortunate timing by Pepe. That
Oh.
falter came at the worst possible moment.
Yes, it did.
Oh,
Really good play there by Fintech, lining up the special 2 perfectly with the falters. Look at that degen damage. He's pushed Killmonger
this is
just
the
over
throw round.
50%.
This is the throw round.
Now we see Pepe doing some solid baiting here. Trying
Really
to
good dodge out of that special 2. He
Very
can finish
nice
the
job.
fight. He just needs to wait out the indestructible. But he is looking
just
good.
a few separate seconds and
Good slow combo
Very
right
nice
there.
job.
Well done by Pepe. Closes
Very
it out
nice
with Sunspot.
now I think we're going to see some more D-gen getting ready to take down Killmonger. Ooh, that D-gen is just agonizing to watch,
Ooh.
even when you're not getting hit by it. Now, we did see a little bit of damage taken on both sides, but time advantage might win here. So
Yeah, for sure. That Sunspot cleaned out that Hulk fight pretty quickly. This is still really clean Ebony Maw gameplay from Fintech,
love
though.
seeing those D-gens
Look at 7 degens just melting
taking
Killmonger.
advantage of the miss. Very well done.
3 seconds to
And
go.
the striker
Nice
to
striker
finish it off.
intercept.
Very
Well
nice
played.
job.
This-
Very nice
Pepe
job.
No.
evening up the match. We are headed to round 3 of
How
game
close
1.
was that? Pepe versus Finn finals, yes. What's the score? It's the first game, 1 apiece. Whoever wins this.
All right, so what are you
round
thinking about round
wins the
3? I think
first
we're going
match.
to see that Atuma come out.
Yep. We also have a Mephisto potentially on Fintech's side to throw on defense.
All right,
Photon
there's
for
Photon.
Sure. Always an annoying
Finn is young.
defender.
Finn's like 23.
Mephisto or Spider-Ham would be one of my choices.
Black Cat is a really nice matchup for Mephisto. There's lots of abilities to potentially fail there.
True.
Goes with Spider-Ham. Okay.
Spider-Ham with that heavy punish sometimes just catches you off guard. It's very, very easy to fall victim to it. All right, love that Scorpion against Photon.
So we have a potential class advantage
Yeah,
fight
Finn is
there.
young.
And
yeah.
then there is the fight active.
No, it's... Well, I mean, they're not doing it
Scorpion
side by side.
versus Photon here.
That's
Ooh,
the
gets the
layup.
parry off first.
Very nice.
Photon's base kit. Once you parry her, she does phase.
But it looks like we're able to play around it without any issue whatsoever. Seeing Black Cat get some bleeds on Spider-Ham.
There's a taunt on Pepe's Black Cat there. Reduced attack rating for a little bit.
Got to be careful about those charges that Spider-Ham is building while you hold on to your specials. Obviously, Black Cat is building up to that special too. Ooh, nice play around the
Wow.
unblockable. Very
Well
well
played.
done. Very well done.
Photon has entered Pure Light form. You cannot dex those
Oh,
specials.
that special too. Who made Photon again?
Black Cat. Ooh, that is
Oh, right
unfortunate.
into
The
a special.
falter coming
Ooh.
around at the worst possible moment once again.
Just showing how punishing Spider-Ham can be.
Both these defenders still have a healthy amount of health
Oh.
left. Just about halfway through. Photon closing out.
Catching catching Scorpion. And there's
Faltered up.
Spider-Ham doing Spider-Ham
Pepe
things.
still has some life to give here.
He does.
Just needs to wait out the indestructible.
Has a nice special too and wait out those power stings.
What did Finn have
And there's
remaining?
that special too. Intercept, very nice
Really
job.
clean intercept. Look at those bleeds starting to stack up.
Really starting to do damage. And into the striker.
It's just
Looks
a
like it
moment,
might
a
finish
matter
it
of time
off.
here.
Very
and
well
melted
done.
away.
Very well
Clean
done.
fight
Yeah.
by Pepe there at the
Very
end.
good
Able to
job by
hang
Pepe.
on.
Photon's definitely been wrecking
That's the
everybody.
first match going to Pepe's way. He has stolen the advantage.
He has indeed, and I'm excited to see it.
Photon's not it, man. Photon getting tuned
All
down
right,
after this.
so-
Photon's been...
Going into this
Rough.
next match, what are you excited about?
I want to see if there's going to be a change in bans potentially, or if we're going to try and feel it out maybe. I'm really curious to see if Fintech's going to make an adjustment or if he's just going to recompose himself.
I was really excited to see Sunspot really just absolutely nuking down champs. He can counter so many just because he is a straight-up nuke, which is really good to see.
He's definitely a clutch player.
Want to make sure we're not going back to look at the bans. Sounds like we might need
ice cold spring water running through those veins. Then again, Pep is a clutch player too.
Okay. So, if you were Fintech, would you be doing different bans?
Probably not. I think Fintech's shown his composure all
no
through
more
the tournament
photon.
here.
We are seeing a photon ban though. So it looks like it is coming out. Still sticking with Jugs and Torch though.
Getting rid of one of the more potent defenders.
Watching everyone
Two
does
nukes and a photon.
Not really surprising. As much as I would love to see more Jugs play, also not surprising to see him continue to be on the ban list, just like Sunspot.
This is best of 5,
nuke against so many other champions. And sticking with the same set of bans for...
2 Mystics in the
Venom. I've been hearing that from a lot of people.
Respecting that Venom, and there's Spider-Ham again.
Just like the first round.
Really not sure.
Sunspot, the trusty nuke on Pepe's side.
And it's Sasquatch and Tigra, all great choices across the board. There's that Tigra coming out.
Pepe going with 2 nukes right off the start. Ooh, Tigra in Fintech's hands.
Tigra in Fintech's hands,
I think
champion more
potentially in for a
treat.
If you ever want to see how Tigra is played in the best possible Tigra play, you might be about to see it.
3 Mystics and 2 skills potentially.
I would love to see that Mordo pick, especially with all the power gain that's been going on in fights.
For sure. We've all seen a passive Mordo. Super punishing.
Ooh, I see Kate Bishop and a long shot choice. Very nice. Oh, there's that Domino coming out.
A really good two-way champion here. We haven't seen Archangel too much here.
We have not. I would love to see America Chavez potentially come back out again. Ooh, a future Ant-Man pick.
Okay.
Very nice.
Since when is looks
like Pepe maybe needs to grab a defender too. He definitely has that in Antuma and Sasquatch.
Both at rank 2.
And potentially at Rintra.
Yeah.
We've also seen him do really cool things with that Black Cat. Going with double skill once again.
Clearly very comfortable with that Black Cat. Showed off just how good he was with her earlier.
Exactly. I think we're going to learn how to fight Photon eventually well enough.
Yeah,
just like, you know, we struggled lots with Dynamite, Infinity War, and Thor against stuff.
He also has that reroll.
I think we'll be fine eventually.
He does have a reroll.
We're going with double Mystics. Okay, so final pick here for Pepe.
Ooh, that's a reroll sound, so it looks like he might be picking something other than what he sees here. Is that in a couple seconds?
We are in for a surprise here.
Ooh, it looks like
Archangel, there we go.
Coming out, potentially a Domino counter.
The OG Parry Heavy King.
All right, so who we're going to see on defense from Fintech?
Here,
oh, there's that Domino.
Okay, he's got Domino.
And on Pepe's side?
Not a ton of defenders, really.
Long shot.
So if he's a Tuma counter, is going to be abs
for
for
sure. I like that pick. That's a nice matchup.
I do love that matchup
too.
Domino, always annoying. Do you choose Archangel? Yes, that
I was going to say, I would definitely take in the Archangel.
All right, this could be super fast if Archangel gets off to a really good start.
Is that a prize?
We're going to see. It's all going to depend on a little bit of RNG. All right, jumping right into things.
Yeah,
we see Archangel getting off a couple of those heavies, taking the parry hits. Ooh, we see Spider-Ham absolutely dominating Longshot, getting in some really nice hard damage. Baiting out those SP1s. Doing a great job getting that taunt on Longshot to reduce his damage.
Wow, look at that Spider-Ham fight go. 3 neurotoxins here.
I was going to say, now we're going to start seeing the damage come down on Domino. Well done.
So that is full ability accuracy down there with 3 neurotoxins, assuming the Archangel
We got 7
is
power stings on Longshot, trying to bait it out. There, and there goes Longshot. Well done. Use the Spider-Man power stings.
That will do, Pig.
Very clean.
That will do, Pig.
Really good Spider-Ham play by Fintech there.
Very well done.
And look at that.
Taking advantage of the falter with that Archangel, getting some heavies off. Well done.
Look at that.
Not getting the neurotoxin from the special attack, but baiting out the...
Archangel is unlucky and Domino is lucky right now. Super dangerous here. Gets 2 neurotoxins in.
There we go.
Yeah, it can
now
get
we're
we
going to
have
see
5
our
now. Things are going to be melting here.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice space closing there.
Very nice job.
What do you think, KT? What walks?
And it's just a matter of time. This Domino should be melted away, but it looks like the
nothing for
Spider-Ham on
Very nice
Fintech's side stealing
Very good job.
the fight.
Yeah, I think so.
Love seeing Spider-Ham on offense, too. As much of a defender as he is, he's always great on offense.
Right. So something I want to bring up, I've been told that for the first
That
match,
hitting report button
on the screen were a little bit swapped. But we have fixed
I'm
that
so
now.
happy I got the
Just in
Piggy
case you're
too.
confused watching the live stream.
I have a rank 2.
Awesome. All right,
Spider-Ham.
so
happy
I
with
have
it.
loved the matches we've seen so far. We've seen some offensive play we might not have expected, some defensive play we might not have expected. It's been exactly what we expected from the finals.
Yeah, and we are still not even close to declaring a winner yet.
It's going to be interesting to see, and it looks like we're going to be heading right back to the draft as we go into the next round. You guys excited so far? Everybody enjoying the show? All right.
Best of
Go,
five.
fight number 2.
All right, on to fight number 2.
Looks like Black Cat against
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
And
And
he
we
has
have
to do
defense
Absman.
here.
Oh, and
Absorb
there's the
Man.
Absorbing
Okay.
Man. This is going to be a fun set
Piggy
of fights.
better build
We're
than
going to see
yeah.
One with
Piggy is
really annoying
definitely
thorns
better than
damage and then a
Blade,
tanky
yeah. I'm sure
Sasquatch. It's
this-
worth noting that this Sasquatch is not a 7-star. This is a 6-star, rank 5.
Ah,
So a little
okay.
bit of a smaller health pool than we've seen for most of these competitors here.
Both champs, though, very much able to do the damage necessary to get them down as long as, at least in Atuma's case, you're playing around those thorns as much as you can.
So one of the advantages that Absorbing Man has in this meta is if he happens to trigger an indestructible buff on the Atuma, that's going to go away very, very, very quickly.
It looks like he's doing exactly that, managing that hydration best he can. Ooh, very nice unblockable hit. Looks like Black Cat is just waiting out that indestructible to pop off that special
Sasquatch
2.
has hit Wrath of Tanarak.
Ooh, gotta be careful.
Even though he's a 6-star, you can see how tanky that health pool is. The Falter is on Black Cat.
Oh! Getting a little bit of damage, but still managing the fight.
Fintech chipping down Atuma. Just past the halfway mark here with 16 concussions on Atuma. Nice.
Very nice
special
job
throw
taking
there.
advantage of that falter. Getting a little bit of healing back since he is losing health, obviously, to those thorns.
Black Cat needs to ramp back up again, see if he can stack more bleeds, but it looks like this fight is definitely in Fintech's control with the Absorbing Man.
And we got that unstoppable, waiting for it to go away.
This is his fight
And there
to
it
lose
is.
here.
Come on.
Managing
those
that
bleeds.
very well. Oh,
Great
very
finish
nice.
by Fintech there. Pepe could
What?
make this close though.
I was gonna say, Pepe's
Those
gonna make
bleeds are
this
going to
close.
add up.
Bleeds.
This
There
might
we
be
go.
tight.
This is going to be close.
Black Cat stealing it with those bleeds at the end of the fight. Well played by Pepe.
Very,
what
very
a
well
fight.
played.
We are headed
It's round 3.
to number 3.
Yeah. Yep, heading to a third fight of match 2.
So Pepe is one fight away from being at championship point.
Yes.
No.
My goodness.
Okay, so if you are going into this match, what are you thinking? We got future Ant-Man on defense, it looks like, for Fintech.
Potentially Kate Bishop here as a defender.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
good.
sure Sunspot is where you want to be. Yeah, there we go. He locks in Kate Bishop.
Yep, makes sense.
Fintech's going to take in his trusty attacker in Tigra.
About to see that amazing.
We got a little bit of a Tigra mirror. Here we
Fuck
go.
up here.
Best of the best when
I
it comes
don't
to Tiger
think
play,
he
so
can-
let's see how this
We are in
pans
for a
out.
I mean,
treat
maybe.
here.
I am excited to see this.
So one thing to keep in mind, future Ant-Man has a built-in ability. If his armor ups fail due to ability accuracy, they just turn right into passives.
Ah, okay, good to know. And it'll make him a little bit tankier as a defender. Kate Bishop, though, not without her own defensive punishes, so got to respect all of those, especially if you potentially get hit through
Great
block.
heavy punish by Fintech, using
Very
the
nice.
striker
Right into
perfectly,
special
getting to
two.
the special 2.
Very nice timing, very well done.
But take a look at future Ant-Man's power drain at a really inconvenient moment.
Yeah, I knew it.
Fintech
Taking those
about to
first-
clean
I
up
knew
that
it.
Kate Bishop with Tigra. Do not give this man a Tigra. He will clean up.
Oh,
Oh.
cleaning house against Kate Bishop. Well done for Fintech.
Clutching it up. And
Thekiryu will win
tying
this round.
And that's
No
why
chance.
you don't give Fintech a Tigra. Still looking great, though, with this fight against future Ant-Man.
Incredibly clean fight still on Pepe's side here.
Pepe is doing well, but
Getting off that attack, getting that unblockable, taking advantage.
We are just past the halfway point of this fight here.
Very well done.
Finish Tiger
Very
yeah.
Really
clean.
Finish
nice heavy
crazy
chaining
good
against the
Tiger.
wall.
I can't do that.
And we
I
actually
can't do
saw
most of
stand
what
your
they do,
ground
but that's
actually
just
come into
amazing.
play there.
Ooh. Stand your ground, arguably one of the most frustrating
Yeah,
masteries out
Pepe
there.
had
But
ground
thankfully
counter.
Tigra does have a 3-hit heavy.
And very nice timing, great heavy intercept, very well done. Vital to good Tiger play.
Just chaining heavies all day long.
Ooh, there's
here.
that power drain again, taking advantage and stealing away that special 2.
Really good dodge there. Utilizing Tigra's
Yeah.
visibility.
Very nice.
Future Ant-Man used to be much easier before they
Pepe
fixed
has both
his
senses
bug.
up.
15
Tigra is
seconds left
and all
in the
that.
fight.
lethal.
Great job
Now
of
that
baiting
matchup
with
doesn't
her miss.
really work.
There.
Ooh,
So by the way-
There's stand your ground there, but the striker.
The striker
really nice
saving the
striker
rhythm.
play.
Oh, the striker saving the rhythm of that particular moment. And there's the timeout. Still a great fight. Excellent fight.
Can't have that
Really nice Tiger fights, but a
They're
Tiger
definitely
in the
gonna go
hands
with
of
no there.
FinTech.
Nothing quite like it. And FinTech takes match 2.
All tied up at
Wait,
one apiece.
We are all tied up at 1
Tigra.
apiece. Exactly what we wanted out of our finals.
Now we're back down to a best of 3.
Yeah, I guess we are.
So if you're Pepe, do you ban Tigra?
I think you have to, just looking at that. He did an absolutely amazing job. Obviously, just an absolute clinic in Tigra usage.
For sure.
If you've ever used Tigra, that's probably the best person I've ever seen use Tigra.
Absolutely.
So do you ban him? I would say yes, but I'm not a tier 1 player. So what would you do? Would you ban Tigra?
Not to take away from Pepe's gameplay.
I'm telling you, we're adjusting these as we go.
A lesser
Pepe
efficient
played
matchup
well.
on Tigra's side.
Made no
Okay.
mistakes.
However, I think a lot of tier 1 players, we really know that FinTech is lethal with a Tigra in his hands.
He really is. Let's see what they're going to do for match
Big
3,
noise, huh?
because I am excited to watch it.
He's definitely great.
Keep
All right, so
close eye on the
bans.
bans here.
Mojo, Domino, and Venom.
Switching it up a little bit.
Love seeing that switch up.
1-1,
Love seeing
yes.
that shift over. Especially love seeing Domino get banned, as much as I love her.
With
I
the
think she
list
is a
that
very
time was
smart
writing.
ban. And it looks like we got Juggernaut,
Good.
Photon, and Torch on the other side.
Pepe drafting first.
It's just a matchup
Yep.
spreadsheet that I'm working
Shoney's
on.
really comfortable with Black Cat.
Russell will
I
need
think
to
it's
pick
a
a new
great
matchup.
choice.
Adam Warlock, one of the unique 6-stars in FinTech's
Already
deck.
enjoying this immensely.
Would be a-
Thanks,
that
Bobby.
future Ant-Man.
This is 10.
Would be a very interesting choice, especially with the
Indigo
power
Tiger?
game that
Yeah,
both
Indigo
players are
Tiger
having to
is
work
Tiger.
around.
Yep.
No Tiger
Ooh,
ban again?
Stark
Well,
Spider-Man.
both of them are good
2
with
nukes
Tiger.
so far, kind of locked in for Pepe, and then the
And there's
defender
an
in Atuma.
Atuma. Very nice. Oop, another Adam
And you
Warlock
don't need to
chance.
ban your
Pretty
Tiger
healthy
if
spread
you
of
play
champions
Tiger
to
well
choose from
also.
here.
Haven't seen Man-Thing come out. I believe he is. Is he running 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion? Think
You
so.
would have to assume
Everybody's
so. That's
running
gonna
out
be
of
more
5 with
than
5
what
Ooh,
Mystic Dispersion.
and
What kind
there's
of
the
question is that?
Man-Thing. Where's Brian Grant? You happy, Brian? Yeah.
We've seen the value of Killmonger on defense. FinTech opted to choose him on his side. Very curious to see if Pepe matches here.
Would also love to see potentially a Thing pick with how much of a tank he can be.
There we
Ooh.
go, Diablo.
There is the Killmonger pick as well.
Mangog, a really nice pick for
It's
this
just
meta
Pepe
here.
just kind of works
Yep.
matchup.
Gonna be
That's all.
absolutely lethal if he can get those SP2s off.
And
That's
another
why I was
Doom.
telling you,
Doom
after the bot
pick.
fix, spam is a
Actually locking
no
that in, not
for
sure.
Tiger.
There we
It
go,
looks like
locked
it.
in.
I tried it like once in BGs
Ooh, there's
and I
Mr.
was
Negative as a potential
A
choice.
lot of
Good rep.
mystics on FinTech's side. Mr. Negative.
No, they're not
might be where
using
you
their own
wanna be.
rosters. Brian
Does he match
is
the
in the
Doom pick?
meetup. He's not
Or
playing.
does he bring in
tournament.
Rintra?
There's also a future
Everybody.
Ant-Man,
No, I
maybe
mean
one
like
access
okay,
to
fair enough.
CGR,
Everybody
trying to
I
fight
know
down.
with Celestial
true.
5
Ooh.
if they're on
This is the
MD, they're on
Mr.
MD.
Negative.
There is the Mr. Negative and
And Hulkling.
Hulkling. All right.
FinTech
Yes,
does
there
have
are
plastic.
rerolls allowed. I think
does.
they
Full
have like 3
information in
rerolls.
Pepe's roster.
Do you go Mephisto? Or do you...
I don't think you can go wrong here. I'd love to see some Mr. Fantastic.
I was
That's
gonna say, I
right.
would love to see
Two-man
Mr.
tournament
Fantastic come out
thing.
as well. But Absorbing Man has also been
Really good two-way champion here.
working really well for him, so I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised
Looks like
to
we
see
brought
that.
in
Probably
Absorbing.
Diablo
Right,
and
here we go.
Atuma.
One apiece.
I don't know.
Pepe to choose defender first.
Pepe choose defender.
And as a reminder, everyone does have extended time to pick their defenders, and we see Atuma
Oh,
coming
he has
out.
abs man again.
4 mystics
Oh no, that's right.
to choose from here.
I don't think you can go wrong with any of them. Obviously, Killmonger has been an amazing defender across this entire tournament.
Just
Pretty sure we'll
confused, he
see
said
everyone rank
wasn't
2ing their
on like the other
Killmongers
stream.
over the
Cool.
next couple of months.
Yep. Out of the 6 champs that we can see in FinTech's roster, there only one of them is a pure attacker.
And
Mangog.
there's the Mangog.
This is the rank 2, SIG
How
200
come he didn't
Mangog.
go? 'Cause I'm
Going to be
awful,
absolutely
and it's a
lethal on defense.
different
You're going to have to
continent.
play against him perfectly in order to avoid getting hit
Man.
with those attacks.
Yeah, I
Yes,
hope
Mr.
he's
And there's the
Negative.
Mega
things
Mr.
to worry about
Negative.
right now.
And another Absorbing Man versus a Atuma
Running
fight.
back that matchup. I think FinTech's pretty comfortable there, but I'm excited to see Mr. Negative on offense here.
I am
really
too.
clean Mr.
Let's
Negative
see it.
fight is super smooth.
Okay, Mr.
Starting to
Meg.
lock in those buffs, getting some light energy.
Love seeing that. Obviously, you're going to have to manage this Mangog fight as well as possible,
Yeah,
just because
being
he
negative
is such a
gameplay
threat,
is cool
especially
for
with
sure.
those nodes.
Really
Ooh,
nice. Locks in 9 dark energy here.
Very nice job. And we're seeing Absorbing Man do really well against Atuma, managing those
I would
hydration charges,
spin.
making sure to bait out the specials.
I think after
very
seeing
well
the
knocking
last
down
match,
damage.
Absorbman
I
has
would
refined his
try
raw form here.
Very nice
to
job.
go for level 3.
Ooh, a little bit of a late punish there, and he's punished for it. He's going to have to wait out the hydration a little bit. Does a good job there managing bringing it back down from 20.
Getting the regeneration so he can gain some health back.
So you can see Pepe is loading up for a massive special 2 here. Let's see if he fires it off. He has to wait the indestructible. Really well timed.
Very well timed.
The falter is on Mangog. That is
Look at those degens
perfectly
just
done on
chunking him
Pepe's
down.
side.
Very well done. Very well
Take a look
managed.
at those degens, 21, and they are still ticking.
Taking him
So
straight
Pepe's
down.
going to have 11%
Very nice job.
health left to deal with.
Oh, nice.
Fintech is chipping away at Atuma, but he is also at low health.
Very
really
nice job
clean
with
Mr. Negative fight.
Very clean. Very clean.
Nice fight by Pepe. Fintech has a little bit to close out with 40 seconds left to go.
Seeing him work out of the corner.
The Thorns damage coming through. That's a good first fight there by
Very,
Pepe.
very good first fight.
Showing the strength of Mr. Negative in the right matchup.
He didn't pick the beauty.
Love seeing that. We don't often see Mr. Negative. We haven't seen Mr. Negative at all in the tournament so far, so seeing him come out
No,
was
Nex
awesome.
doesn't really depend on high Sig either.
Especially
He
played at
doesn't
such a high
really
level.
depend on anything.
Normally I just forget to reverse control
Monash is
dodge
proud.
against him.
Yeah, probably.
All right, let's see who they're going with for the next round.
Pepe is 1 fight away from match point here.
Yeah, I don't think I have seen Pepe playing active either.
All right, Killmonger on defense. Has been doing really well for all defenders,
Why are
all
people
players
so
who have
mean?
picked him.
It's worth noting that
Ooh, the man
okay.
pick.
Pepe electing to lock in Killmonger. Ooh, the Archangel matchup. It's going to be lots of power game potentially.
There is going to be lots of power game going on in that
Diablo, I
fight.
like that pick.
I do too.
He'll be immune to the poison. He also has access to potentially some of the pre-fight action there if he wants.
Yep, I'm betting that we're going to see some buff nullification.
Diablo's
Diablo's going to be gaining
21
tons of
also.
power if he gets a special 3 off.
So
Mangog's
this might
gonna
be a
melt
little
quick.
bit of a race here with Archangel.
It is going to be.
Name of the game is stack heavies. You need to see a few stacks of bleed here for Fintech. There we go.
He got a
See if
couple
he
of
can
them.
lock in some
Now he's got a
poisons.
poison and he's got some neuros
He
going.
has to be careful about the power game though, but with 2 neurotoxins, he might be okay.
We are already seeing Diablo chunk down man thing, get some regeneration going, running that
those
full yellow
poisons.
bar. Ooh, very nice heavy into special with
One thing
Archangel.
that Pepe needs to watch out for is Mystic Dispersion because those buffs are expiring very quickly and Man-Thing is gaining a ton of power.
Good management so far. Still maintaining that full yellow bar with Diablo.
Fintech with 3 neurotoxins on Killmonger, he is looking really good to close this fight out.
Looking very
Just
close.
needs to
Gonna
hang
get
on, 1 heavy should clean it up here.
Very nice heavy intercept. Well done.
So Mangog is, or Man-Thing is at a full red 3 bars of power. And throws that special 3. Unfortunately, couldn't get there. We're going to see the all too familiar Man-Thing special 3.
All too familiar, all too lethal. Very
Really
nice,
nice
special
play
2.
to convert all those buffs into poisons.
Very nice punish.
Still a clean fight by
Very
Pepe.
clean
Well
fight.
done.
Very clean fight. Well done.
Really nice Diablo gameplay.
Oh wait, what?
Once again, we are headed to
Okay.
a 3rd here.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
I'm excited to see it. So far, we have seen every single one go to a 3rd.
I'm just super thankful this is the best of 5.
Right.
Well,
Me
that's
too. I think it's going to be
Yeah, that was
a
great
fantastic
AA
show,
against
no matter
Killmonger.
how many
I
matches
had
we end
like
up playing.
the
But
worst
seeing these two
RNG
players go
against
head to
Killmonger
head,
today.
they're feeling
This
it. I think.
finals? Yeah, this is finals.
One more fight to get match point here.
All right, we see that Hulkling coming out
Are you
on
supporting? I'm
defense.
supporting Fintech.
A really nice pick there. Not a ton of great options on Fintech's side there.
Do you go with the Killmonger? You could go with Future Ant-Man. Oh.
Ooh, yeah, okay. Future Ant-Man. Solid defensive pick here. Obstacle for Killmonger.
No.
Okay.
Yep, Black Cat coming in against Killmonger. And I think we're going to see Dr. Doom
Black
against
Hat will
Hulkling.
rinse
All right,
that
here we go.
Killmonger.
Potentially some class advantage coming into play here.
Could see it on...
No, I can't.
Interestingly,
honestly.
Hulkling does have some counters to, obviously, this traditional Mystic Nullify. So we'll see how tanky of a defender he ends up being
Really
against Doom.
interesting. On the top, we have 2 7-stars going against each other and 2 6-stars going against each other on Fintech's side.
Oh, no!
Goes
That Killmonger power
red.
gain!
Killmonger does love debuffs on himself.
He does.
That is a punishing special 3, taking over 40% of Pepe's health there. Really nice falter transfer, though.
Very nice job. We're seeing a Doom Special 3. Probably the special we've all seen the most of
Hey,
out of
what's
almost
up,
any other
champion?
champion.
How's it been?
You can kind of see how much of a slugfest this fight is. I
Interesting.
don't think there's
Interesting.
What
are the nodes?
that you can really lean into on each side?
Nope. This is a
Power gain,
knockdown,
special 1,
drag-out
indestructible,
fight
special
on
2.
both sides. Potentially even timeouts, considering we're already a minute into the match.
Yeah, now Fintech
That's
does have the
fault
advantage of
node
having
that
access to Mystic
48
Dispersion.
mini
So as you
buffs
see,
used
as
now.
those buffs expire, he's going to have the option to
there's-
cycle his specials. There you go. The Incinerates are starting to stick up here.
And take advantage of that falter against him, so that way he didn't have to worry about it.
It's also really important that Fintech's at a full yellow bar of health. Just taking a look at Pepe, just under 60%.
And all from that one special 3. Ooh, very nice special 2 from Black Cat, and Killmonger is down.
Really well done. So now Pepe is going to have to sweat it out for a little bit. Can Fintech close this fight out with enough health and enough time left on the clock to bypass what Pepe did with
We'll
his
have to
Black
see. Obviously, you're working around not only the nodes indestructible, but Hulkling's indestructible.
Cat?
Very
Really
nice
good striker play. He has access to the special 3 here.
Very nice job. Very well done. And there's the special 3.
Still waiting out. This special might take too much time off the clock. We'll have to see.
It is going to chunk down the clock quite a bit. It is one of the longer special 3s out there.
If you ever fought Abyss Red Skull, you know the special 3 quite well.
Yep. Far too well in some cases.
4 seconds.
And
There you go. There's the KO.
Very nice. Very nice.
And it looks like a full yellow bar.
Fucking go.
Clutch for Fintech.
Very nice. Fintech takes match 3.
Fintech is on match point,
He is indeed.
putting Pepe under the clock here, under pressure as we move into round 4.
Come on, guys.
I
Show
will say,
some love
this is
for
what
Finn.
we've seen Fintech do over the course of this tournament. He might be a little bit shaky for that first match, but then he just comes back, takes a deep breath, and just absolutely goes through to wreck his opponent. So
Absolutely.
we'll have to see
Fintech
what
just
happens in the next
downloads
match.
his opponent here. So if you're Pepe, Hail Mary strategy potentially, try and throw Fintech off his game, force a game 5.
I would consider it, just to see if you could change up exactly what's been going on, see if you can change up some of the matchups that have been happening.
They're
Just
both so
force
good.
some
Yeah,
change
they are very,
into
very
what you've
good.
been seeing. Now, on the other hand, that might put him at risk for a
Come on,
defender he
Finn.
doesn't want to face,
Yep.
or someone on offense like Torch that he doesn't want to see.
Agreed.
So I think you could do a lot of different things. What would you do?
I guess we'll see. We're ready for the 4th draft here. Here
All
we
right.
go.
Match number 4. Let's go.
Vancouver, get loud.
Very
Come on.
cool, yeah.
Fintech is on match point here. Come on here.
All right, we're seeing the same bands from Fintech with
Looks like
Photon Jugs
no
and
change
Torch.
of strategy. Very interesting. Spider-Ham, Fintech, we've seen very, very comfortable with Spider-Ham.
Hey, and he is a threat on both offense and defense. Obviously, we've seen him play both sides and win both sides.
Yep. So we want to see, does Pepe want to try and force Fintech's hand by choosing defenders, or does he want to lock in some attackers first? I
Seen
think we
anyone
want to
win
be
after
more
drafting
prominent attackers
Starkey?
here.
I haven't seen anyone win. That's
I would
actually
love to
true.
see him pick
I think I've seen
probably
people
two
draft
offensive
Starkey
champions
3
that he would
times,
be more inclined
and
to
they
use.
lost every
Yep,
time.
and looks
Especially
like
one
that's
like
exactly
CGR.
what he's doing here.
Yep. CGR and Nuke can take
They're
down so
gonna
many
go
different
and
champions.
put
And
Starkey
obviously,
below
I love
Groot at
Titania,
this
so
point.
I love seeing her get picked anytime.
Gonna be
Two
no
potent 7 stars.
And there's
everything.
actually potentially a pre-Atuma counter in case he comes up again.
Yep, absolutely. How do you go with the Nick Fury? Okay,
I was gonna say,
nice.
Nick Fury just for the stall,
That
for
must
the
be
extra
intense.
time that you
Both
can
of them must be
earn.
intense.
Oop, there's that Atuma.
Also access to Archangel, which might be a nice answer to a defending Nick Fury.
Or a America Chavez between MD and that power
Right.
gain. Very easy to end
And
up
we
with her
haven't
special
seen
3.
America Chavez in our grand finals so far. We've
Yeah.
seen a lot of Atuma, though.
We have seen a lot of Atuma. Looks like we might see some more of him.
Finn pick for his
There we go. So
Atuma
Atuma on
and
defense.
Archangel.
He's a really
Nuke
big
and
silk
Archangel.
Finn.
Ooh, there's another potential Adam Warlock pick.
He's severely overrated.
Haven't seen
There
him
you go.
come in yet
What's up,
either,
Manda?
but is one of the champions that
These
has
aren't their
potential to be really
rosters.
bad in this meta.
So Atuma almost guaranteeing some health loss.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see Fintech go back with the man thing? Maybe not. Probably not with the Titania on Pepe's side. Yeah, it looks like he goes for Doom,
Do make sense.
which is still another good matchup for Titania, though.
Ooh, there's that Sunspot and that Terrax, which I believe is at rank 2.
Yep, that is rank 2, SIG
That
200.
is
One of
a
the things that Pepe
fat
has to think
Terrax.
about, though, he already has access to Archangel and CGR and Titania. I don't know how many more picks he wants to spend on an attacker. Maybe he wants to go double defender and really put the pressure on Fintech.
Oh,
Goes
there's
with one of
Terrax.
each. Okay.
Love seeing that Terrax
With
pick.
the last 2 picks here, Pepe does have
Ooh,
the
fine.
wait, we get a
Yes.
reroll. And there's Absorbing Man.
Volk just got
You have to
KO'd
imagine
Islamin.
these
Yeah, I
rerolls are
thought
gonna
Volk
be
can lose this
super
one
important
because it's on short notice.
Like, clearly was looking for
I mean,
Absorbing
like,
Man since that was the
that makes
first one
sense,
he
but as
immediately
soon
picked.
as I heard about the
6
matchup change, I
All
thought Volk was
potent
gonna lose.
defenders going with Korg.
Definitely
okay.
going with Korg, looks like.
Those are locked in.
All
Last
right.
pick for Pepe here.
Very last pick. That Mordo could be a good defender.
He's also shown he's really comfortable with Black Cat, maybe a Hulk.
I'm
These are
not
all
really
really good potential
Terrax,
picks
yes.
here. Does he use the reroll?
Ooh, there is the reroll. Looks like it's going to be coming out. Let's see who he ended up going with.
Yeah.
Going
and
with
it's a Dr.
Doom.
Doom.
Interesting. Okay.
This is
Here we go,
not
Fintech,
the
2
Rostas.
fights away from becoming your new world champion.
All right, Atuma coming out on defense for Fintech. Pepe gonna go with that Terax to start.
That is SIG 200. That can be really nasty in the right
Oh,
fight.
it's gonna be Atuma
Okay,
via
okay,
Atuma on
guys.
defense.
The Atuma defensive mirror.
Come on.
Think we're gonna see Shuri come out against Atuma,
Shuri
avoid
is-
all that damage.
He's also shown that he's pretty comfortable choosing Absorbing Man there, even though it didn't work out the last time.
You go Shuri, dude. Have to go Shuri.
That's not just a Tuma, that's 2 Tumas!
The dad jokes were inevitable. All right, we are seeing Shuri come out against Atuma.
Interesting selection there, Titania versus Atuma.
That is an interesting selection.
I'm about to.
All right, let's see
I was
how it
about to
pans
press
out.
a very nasty meme, but I don't want to ruin the
Really
watching
nice start there by
experience.
Pepe,
This is
taking
tense.
full advantage of his haymakers.
Taking advantage.
This is tense.
Getting all that damage
Come
in and
on.
out while he can.
Come on.
Very nice, clean intercepts. Seeing Shuri put a
Stupid
lot of those
Fintech.
shocks on
Better win
Atuma
this.
as well, doing great on Fintech's side.
The pacing of the fight looking really good for Pepe so far, which makes sense. Titania, you want to be aggressive, you want to force your hand.
Let's say, ooh, getting
Gets
clipped on.
punished! Meanwhile, Fintech
Just playing around that falter and the unstoppable.
just needs to manage the hydration stacks. Does
Why is
so
he
really
parrying
nicely.
so much?
Ooh,
Striker play not punished though. It's going to bait out.
Why
ahead here.
are
Ooh,
you
punishes
parrying
the second
so
go.
you see
goddamn much?
Titania's special 3 now.
And
we're
this
gonna
is
see-
going to be fun here. Titania just gets to go ham. Look at that burst damage. She's just going to try and spam
Oh.
specials while all those debuffs are up.
Very nice, very nice.
Titania!
Very
well
nice job
played by
finishing
Pepe
that off with
there.
Pepe.
But
Now
keep in mind, that's 30% chip damage here.
So we're going to see how much time factors into this and how the rest of this fight goes over the next minute for Fintech.
Just less than a minute to go here.
Still managing those hydration charges, getting rid of that unstoppable.
Really well played, Fintech. Fighting for space out of the corner here. 10 critical shocks ticking on Atuma here.
Doing nice chunk down damage, seeing that decrease steadily.
40 seconds left.
There's
Really
that
good use of
unstoppable.
the untouchable.
Very, very nice job.
It's going to have to manage the hydration here. Does so nicely.
I like seeing the crowd's just as impressed as we are. It's a joy to watch.
We're at 15 critical shocks. Less than 30 seconds to go though.
Taking down, going to make a difference. See, time or health is going to matter more here.
16 critical shocks. 15% health left to go. Manages the falter really nicely.
Very nice job managing that falter.
16 critical shocks. You have to
And
imagine it's just, can you
10
finish
seconds.
it out? 5% health left with 7
And
seconds left.
down.
Well done.
Let's
Take
see
a look
who
at the
took it.
scoreboard here. Titania
Pepe takes
going
it with
against
Titania.
class advantage. Well played by Pepe.
Very
Fight
nice
1
job.
going to Pepe.
Very nice job. Sometimes playing aggressive does end up paying off, and in this case, it very clearly did.
Really well played by Pepe.
And sometimes that is exactly how you have to play Titania. You have to go in, hit hard, maybe take some chip damage, but it's worth it.
Yep.
Let's see how round 2 goes.
Okay. Wash
All
it
right,
off.
we got coming up on defender
Wash
from
it off.
Pepe.
It's Pepe choosing
And
that
there's that
Terax,
Terax,
leaning into
yep.
the SIG 200. However, Fintech has access to an Absorbing Man.
He does.
So Nick Fury, a really good matchup for either Sunspot or Archangel. He could go either way,
Okay.
opting to go with Archangel.
Archangel would be the pick.
But now he has to think, which nuke does he want to save? Because you have to imagine that the Absorbing Man versus Terax matchup is going to be very, very quick for Fintech.
Exactly, so you have to plan it out. I do like the Sunspot potentially against Spider-Ham if that's what we end up seeing in a round 3.
There we go, walking
And
in
there
Absorbing
it
Man.
is.
Don't blink. This fight might be quick. Taking a
And
look
there's
at
that
the pre-fight
pre-fight.
there.
Yep. Getting that Magma pre-fight put on. Here we go.
This is a 6-star rank 5 Absorbing Man against a rank 2 SIG 200 Terax. Fintech taking advantage of the aggressive AI here from Pepe. Nailing late intercepts. Look at those stacks
Very
on Fintech
nice
though.
job with Fintech taking advantage, getting rid of that indestructible, just absolutely chunking down Terax.
He's
But-
already halfway through.
But we're seeing
Terax
the
is
same.
starting to melt.
Terax is starting to melt, but Nick Fury is already half dead. Terax is gone.
Fintech leaning into the nuke matchup there and is heavily rewarded.
Still seeing Nick Fury with a very, very clean fight coming in from
That just
Pepe.
goes to show you how incredible the Absorbing Man Terax matchup is. This is a
Hey,
clean fight on
speaking of
Archangel's side,
Absorbing
one the
Man Terax
traditional
matchup.
nukes, and still was outpaced by a 6-star Absorbing Man.
I've never seen an Absorbing Man fight go that quickly. That was impressive to watch, but we are still seeing a very clean, very good Nick Fury fight here.
So we're very confident that Fintech won this round. He has the advantage of being able to study the next round, having almost a minute
there's
to
some bleeds.
set up the next fight here.
Probably gonna finish it off with a striker.
Caught you guys.
Really close
Very
start.
nice
I was
job.
waiting
Very
for
nice
that
job.
clip. I was waiting for
Fintech
that
potentially
clip.
one fight away from taking the belt home.
I mean,
This
come
is the
on, we
match
already
point
knew
if
the
Fintech
winner
takes
of
this
that
next
round. Fine, it's fine, don't worry.
We'll have to see who
We
they're
only
gonna pick
did
for
it because we
defenders.
knew for a
One
fact
more
who
fight
wins
here.
that round. There was nothing else except for
Stealing
Athens
this
just
one
doing
to
the
force a
cutie.
game 5.
All right, final defender
My
picks.
grandma was watching. Don't show
Where are
her
they going
this.
with? Oh, we see a Dr. Doom coming
Someone
out.
time out
I think that
KT.
it's Doom, but
Ooh.
Doom versus Spider-Ham is a really
Match
nice
point
matchup.
It is a
indeed.
really nice matchup. And
Come
it's
on.
Sun versus
Sunspot.
Sunspot.
Nice, I like this.
Ooh,
This is gonna be
come on,
interesting.
pig.
Vancouver.
You can do it.
Yeah,
Come
wow.
on, pig.
Everybody get loud. This
Come
could be a
on,
match
pig.
point.
I shouldn't be
Here
yelling.
we
It's
go, the
fucking midnight,
defensive
yeah.
Doom to potentially decide the championship here.
We see Fintech immediately stacking up those power stings. Love seeing that. I believe he has the Ant-Man relic on Spider-Ham.
Yep, taking full advantage of those. And Bruce, wow, look at the sting damage!
Oh, but he
Gets clipped!
So now we're
Can
seeing
he
the incident.
outpace the incinerates? Still under control.
Still under control. Still managing. Still with
He's
lots
gonna
of
have to
stings.
dex.
Oh,
Wow!
That fight. Whew. All right, now it's going to come down to how clean of a fight Pepe, if Pepe can get it done. Oh!
We're gonna have
He
to
lost
sweat
his
this, so
things.
he's got a shock. He has to watch
He
out
lost
for the
his
stun
things.
here. Backing away.
He lost his
Backing
fucking
up, making
things.
some
Really
space.
good management there.
Now we're going to see, will this special 2 be done fast enough with enough health?
Perfect
to
block,
force-
mitigating some of the chip damage. Can he dex the special one? Well
Very
done.
nice job. Waiting out. The indestructible already
Is
done.
he gonna wait out the aura, or is he gonna try and gamble here?
I was going to say putting out
Really
the
good
falter.
management of the falter.
Well done. There's the special 2.
I don't think that's enough to clear.
I
He
don't
still
think
has
so.
more to go with just under a minute left to go.
Very nice dex. Well done.
The aura is up. He has to be careful.
Got to manage it. Being very, very careful.
Under 15% left to
Watching
go.
that power gain.
One more dex of the special 2.
Taking
Really
advantage
good
of that
usage
perfect
of the
block.
perfect block.
Very
Really well
nice.
done.
Ooh,
The
the
falter!
Fuck yeah! Fuck
no!
yeah!
There's
The
strike.
special 2 with the indestructible. That's Fintech.
That is Fintech.
Your world champion.
Congratulations, Fintech.
Woo! On your feet, Vancouver!
Woohoo!
Pepe, thank you so much, brother. It was a pleasure to have you here. Fierce competitor. Make some noise for Fintech!
Oh man, that was most of the best of the best in the world. Both
This
fucked up that Doom fight.
belongs to you. Put it on. There we go. Your world champion!
Pig does the thing? Yeah, Pig did the thing.
There you go. Like a champion. You look like a champion. Do you feel like a champion?
Definitely.
Definitely. That's what we like to hear. Was there ever a moment of doubt? I know that
Best
we've
of
seen
the
your
best
confidence
of
grow
the
match
goats.
over match. Walk us through the
Both
emotional
of them
roller coaster of
butchered
this
their
round.
fights.
Last
Really,
round,
so happy for Finn.
The Spider-Ham fight is usually like 20 seconds at most. I don't know what happened. I messed up the special 2 decks, and I was so sure I would lose that one.
Well,
Yeah, he gets even.
I got all of that. Did you guys get all of that? Absolutely incredible. You came a long way. Walk me through this. Were you fighting any jet lag? Like, did you feel at any point that your performance was impacted by all the travel you had coming here?
Well, it's a big time zone difference, but usually back at home I'll be up late anyway, so it wasn't that big of a deal.
Getting in those rounds, getting those reps, that's dedication. That's your champion. Make some noise for Fintech. Thank you so very much. You're going home
So
a
happy for
champion.
Finn.
Make sure get this
God.
through security at the airport. It's going to be a tough one. All right, we are going to throw things back to our commentator booth so that they can wrap up, and then we'll be back up here in a moment with some thank yous. Dragon, J. Nick, please take it away.
Ah, so happy. And
How about
say
that?
Congratulations to him.
What a grand final.
That was absolutely wild between the Spider-Ham ending, missing the special 2 decks, not being sure he's going to get the win, and then still just eking it out.
in there.
Oh, love seeing those power strings go off on Doom. That fight, I love Fintech going, yeah, it's normally a 20-second fight. Don't know about the rest of you, but that's like a 1-minute fight for those of us normies out here. So love seeing that. Love seeing him played at his highest possible level. That was just wild from start to finish.
Absolutely, but also much respect to Pepe there.
He
Proving to
did
be an
amazing.
incredible competitor.
He did fantastic. I loved his picks. I love seeing the Black Cat play.
Yep.
Just doing absolutely amazing. And obviously, Sunspot. You can't deny the power of a Sunspot. So out of those matches that we just saw, out of everything that we just watched, what was your favorite moment?
It's hard. I don't think I'll ever forget that final match there.
He gets
Yeah,
to pick
coming down to the very end of the wire, seeing that first match go so quickly and then waiting for the second match.
Pepe?
Hard to beat
What
that
do you mean,
level of
Pepe?
tension. We've seen some amazing moments, some fantastic gameplay, some absolutely amazing gameplay from both players. It's been an absolute honor watching these guys just do what they do best.
100%. These players are incredibly talented, pushing this game to ridiculous levels.
I mean, we're here. Like, at the end of the day, we're here, and that's just an amazing thing. And it's because of the players, because of guys who are as good as they are. So it has been an honor commentating with you, Janik.
Likewise.
Thank you very much. And for those of you who don't know, I am Dragon.
And I'm Janik.
And we're going to toss it back over to Jackson.
Woo! Thank you very much to all of our commentators. Thank you to everybody here. It is with great honor to bring out my boss, your best friend. Please make some noise for Mike.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Jackson. I just want to take a moment to thank each and every one involved with this project. This has been a huge undertaking. So thank you to my incredible team back at Kabam for everything that they've done.
Thank you, too.
Both my team that's back there and the team that's back there that made this happen tonight, and all of you sitting over here tonight. Thank you to each and every one of our competitors.
Thanks, Bobby.
You guys were absolutely amazing. Your talent and passion is next to none. And then thank you to every single player who is tuning in, sitting here, and especially to those who competed in Battlegrounds. This has been a dream come true for all of us. And thank you, thank you, thank you.
Couldn't have said it better myself, so I won't try to. That does it for us here. Thank you, everybody, for attending, for watching Battlerealm Brawl 2023. I can't say with certainty, but I would love to see you guys back here again next year. We'll see how things play out. This was an incredible event, one of the most incredible things I've ever been a part of, and it's been so fantastic. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all. My name's Jax. We'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.
There we go. Finny boy. Finny boy got the derby. Right. Right. So now, guys, let me switch this off. Russell. Mr. Russell. You need to pick a champion. Pick a champ, mate. Pick something nice and relevant and current. Popular. You choose? Okay, so if I can choose. So I didn't add this final placement for Tiger. So we need to add in a Cosmic champion, I think. Which Cosmic you guys want to see? It is my land? Yeah. Let's do Hulkling. Because we do need to get the meta champs in. Official. Finny is the champion of the world. Okay, so can Hulkling do Korg? Maybe sometimes. He can, but it's a fairly tricky fight. Can Hulkling do Killmonger? Yes. Hulkling do Tuma? No. Yes. Mephisto. No. Ranger. No. Doom. Maybe sometimes fight. More. No, not really. Sassy. No. Chavez. No. Man-Thing. No. Mangog. No. Absman is a great shot as well. This one. No. Kindred is actually yes, maybe fight. Quite sure it's a yes, maybe fight. Is it yes, maybe? No, we're gonna go down. Domino. It's no. Okay. Bishop. Yes. Havoc, yes. Toad, yes. Thing. Can he do? Yeah, he does Photon. Fine. Pig. It's not too easy. Quicksilver. Yes. Jessica. Can he do Jessica? Does he know Jessica fast enough? I'm gonna go no. Thing is a no as well, right? I think so. Okay, so Nova. Fine. It's not too bad. Hulkling or Hulkling is a yes. Using Hulkling double against the tomb almost every time. I mean, in AW, yeah, you're just gonna take plenty of damage. Okay, Cersei. Kind of, yeah. Thor. Oh, yeah. Cersei's a no, I think. In most cases. And all the taxi does perfect. Yep, all the taxi just destroys. So, defensive value high. Whoops. High. Give me Ragnar Fintech's father? Could be. Don't think it's easy to tell. Go. 16, 3, 13. The best Cosmic so far. Okay. I think that's fine. Do we add another one? We can do another one. So, who has? Can you show Venom? 14 is sick. Yeah. So, yes on Killmonger. Maybe sometimes Nick Fury. I mean, it should probably be yes, most likely, to be honest. How's it maybe sometimes? We tested that. Havoc is a yes. Thing is a yes. Big and Quicksilver. And then we have yeses here, pretty much. Most of the other Cosmic syntax. Go should be on list. Oh, right. Bonius sent over 16. So we're going to do Kitty Pride. We're going to do Kitty Pride. Pride. Do. Okay. Mutant. Defensive values. Medium. She's not a great defender, but, you know. Harder fight than Gambit. Okay. Venom Nick is definitely yes. Finished many times in streams. Basic fight. Okay. We're going to change that up for Venom. Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's why we are all doing this together. If I do something wrong, I mean, defensive value is definitely higher than Gambit and elmandalorian and AA and stuff like that. Not great, but in some of the matters, she can be finicky. Okay, so. Let's start. Korg, yes. Killmonger, yes. Atuma, yes. Nick Fury, yes. Mephisto is a yes. Rintra. How is Rintra? Doom is fine. How's Maw? Chavez is fine. Manu is probably a no. Sorry, I mean Man-Thing. This one's fine. I think Kindred should be fine. No, Kindred isn't. I think. I think it could be yeah. Okay, let me know on Maw, Sassy, and Rintra. Rintra is a maybe sometimes, I agree. Because it is not a quick fight. Some metas she can do it, some metas she can't. React. Long fighters. Sassy is as well as maybe sometimes, I'm gonna say. Maw. Actually, against Sassy, I'm probably gonna say no. It's gonna be too long. And Maw, yes. We also need to think about health pool. If the fight takes 100+ seconds on equal ranks, we're counting that as a no. Because that would mean you probably lose that match. You know what I mean? Domino is a maybe sometimes. Bishop, a yes. Havoc, I think, is a yes. Can she do Havoc fine? No, I think Havoc's a bit trippy. And how is Havoc and Toad? What do you guys think? Onslaught is confirmed for December, yes. Hulkling, actually, Hulkling is not great for Domino. Again, just because you can sometimes do that fight, losing like 35% or 30% of your health, it's no, you're probably going to lose that round unless opponent has really bad matchup. Havoc, no. Toad, yes. Yeah, I don't think she can do Havoc well. Toad. Is it a yes for Toad? We also need to agree on definitions. When I say yes, it means that you can consistently do that fight as a Mysterium Celestial 6 type of player, not like Fintech or MSD or Sweden. It can be slower, it can be faster, it can't be really slow. Maybe sometimes it's when it depends on the metas largely, when it largely depends on the RNGs and stuff like that. No is if you lose a lot of health in that fight, you take a shit ton of time, or if that fight's literally undoable. If I put in no next to somebody, it doesn't mean that you cannot ever do that fight. It means that you will pretty much guaranteed lose that round unless opponent has a really, really shitty matchup, which would be a bigger no. You know what I mean? That's more or less the clarification, though. What's this list for? Fun. I think it's a no to Toad. Yeah, I think the regions are a pain and you can't really do anything to reduce it. And you need to be aggressive. And yeah, I think, you know. Thing is a no, right? Photon. How does she do against Photon? Anybody know? Anybody try that matchup? Jessica is a no. Big is a yes. Big is fine. Quicksilver is a yes, I think. I mean, I know that Quicksilver bypass is missed, but I think it's fair enough. I think it's doable. Nova is a yes. Hulkling is a not great. Cersei is not great. No. Gore. Does she do Gore fine? Photon, no. Yeah, I thought no. I know that both Photon and Quicksilver can bypass miss, but I think she can deal with Quicksilver fine now. The Gore, I think, is a no, right? Or kind of. What is Gore? Null is a yes. Gore no region again? Yeah, I think, yeah, the region's gonna be quite a bit of pain for Gore. Okay, so we're taking equal ranks of Kitty versus equal ranks of opposing champions. Or kind of hidden special song. Okay, Gore, I'm gonna put in a maybe. Gore's a maybe. Okay. Thing I really don't think is a good matchup though. Again, Walmarts, don't get stuck in the Fintech Q trap. Like according to Q, Starkey can do every matchup. Except today, everyone who tried to use Starkey, you know, lost around. You know what I mean? Just saying. Okay, that's fine. Because again, this is the thing where just because Fintech can do that fight with Tiger, like Nick Fury doesn't, for instance, most people will struggle a lot there. And I'm sure that Finn has done like Korg with a Tiger. 99.8% of us would die with that. You know what I mean? If you're like exceptionally good at that champion, doesn't mean that most good players will be able to do that. It's only the players who are like exceptionally good at those champions can sometimes pull stuff like that off. And also, in order to put yes, you need to be able to do that consistently. Not I once really lucked out. You know what I mean? It's the finals who won? Finn. Finn won. Okay, so Fam is a no. Mysterio, I think she does Mysterio fine. Warlock is definitely a no. Penny, how does she do Penny? Is it fine or is it maybe sometimes? I think it can be fine. No, but she's also Incinerate me, so it's probably a no. And Shuri, I think it's fine. Yeah, I think Shuri should be a... I think she can do Shuri. I mean, there's nothing really stopping her from doing Mysterio, is there? It's not gonna be super quick, but Mysterio, you know, she can just wait it out, she can phase through stuff, and no for Penny, I agree. I think Mysterio should be pretty much fine. Wait out level 1s a bit, still get quite a bit of intercepts, and Mysterio's long fight. How long? So we're gonna put the maybe on Mysterio then instead. And Shuri, I think Shuri's fine, right? Penny is a no. And Shuri is fine, correct? Anybody tried Shuri? I think it should be fine. Oh, I would not do Mysterio. Well, we put in maybe sometimes there. I know Shuri's special attacks cannot, like, they cannot be evaded, right? Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm gonna put in no for now. Fairly average score. Fairly average score. And a little bit. I think that will be it for today. We're gonna add some more tomorrow's stream. It's fine. Okay. Are you sure about that? Thanks for all the hard work. Thanks, man. You got a lifetime ban for the forums for the job. What did you do to you? Okay, we're gonna give Shuri that kitty fight. I think it should be fine. I mean, we're gonna give Kitty that Shuri fight. I don't know. I don't recommend. Okay, then we're gonna do the maybe sometimes. Okay. Kitty is gonna be in a very weird place because of this, because we gave her quite a lot of sometimes type of fights where, you know, you don't really want to do it, but she kind of can. Sorry. Of course, there should be 3 new. Yes. We're talking about Nick. Roots below. I mean, to be fair, if we redid Nick with the life model decoy trick, which I might add a separate line, then Nick would be higher. Because if you rely on the fact that you can take some damage and time that life model decoy thing, well, you can do more matchups like Mephisto and stuff like that. Format only. Check this out, boys. Ta-da! You know what that means? We got all the add-ons here. Where is Kitty? Deep Rides 21st here. Here. Tiger is 12. Just FYI. I'm sure Finn is gonna come at me for it. Just saying. Just saying. Tigra is... yeah. And again, obviously, like, if you look at the top champions, the real winners, you know, because it always also varies on speed. Like, objectively, the ultimate winner is Juggernaut, for sure, because he does vast majority of these matchups, and he does them really fast, and he's not finicky or super hard to use. Right? So those type of things that need to be taken in consideration. Like Sandman, I'm going to go over again, because he does all of these matchups. He's just very slow in them. After the buff, I'm definitely going to have to revisit all of this stuff, because I think Sandman maybe, we'll see, his buff got nerfed a bit, but we'll see. Because he does have additional note that he's very slow comparatively, but he does match up against virtually everybody really well. Actually, Kingpin is up there, Joe Fixit, Valkyrie Star, and Spider-Man, still Kate Bishop, Travis K. There's another thing that's quite important is, when you put yes and maybes together. because then it's still Sandman, and then LDS is second. LDS have a ton of matchups that are doable, but not ideal, let's say. Jags is still third then, and overall, that basically definitely means Jags is there. Chavez is up there. Science, Spider-Man, Kingpin, Kate Bishop. So that's the way it works out. But yeah, Jags is overall, I'd say, the best because he's safe, because he's tanky. He's not like Stark Spidey. When you make a mistake, you're going to lose 30% of your health. You know, if you have the Jags Relic on Jags, he also heals up. He's pretty much the fastest out of all the top champions as well. Like in a generic fight, you know, out of all the top champions, I'd say Jags is probably the fastest, pure damage-wise. And yeah, he has some of the largest amount of matchups that he can do. So far, I would say, LDS, Lady Deathstrike. So far, I would say that all things considered, I'd say Jags is the best offensive Battlerealm champion in the game at the moment. In terms of how fast you are, how safe you are, how many matchups you do, and stuff like that. Because obviously, you're never going to get like a complete picture from a spreadsheet. And I'm not trying to. So you need to keep things, you know, in mind. Because, you know, like Silk is a faster champion than Kingpin, for instance, in many cases. So something else, but watching everyone use Jags and Battlerealm Brawl, seeing his power showed me how awesome he is. Jags is insane, man. Anyways, I will be making the sheet public as well, so everybody will be able to play around with it. Like, I will, you know, make it public, keep it updating, repost the link so you guys can, you know, make your own copy, mess around with it, because you guys can, because the entire point of it as well is, for instance, you can filter out, let's say, science class. So you can compare science champions, and then you can, for instance, once it's going to be bigger, now it doesn't look too great. So if you filter out science class, then you, for instance, want to see somebody that has high defensive value, and stuff like that, and then you can decide in between several champions, let's say medium and high defensive value. So you know for the fact that you can also put a defense on table and stuff like that, and then you can, you know, figure out which champions, do the more matchups that are relevant in the game. As we go forward, I will be replacing some of these you know, for instance, if Werewolf by Night all of a sudden is popular defender and nobody's dropping like Mangog on defense, you know, we're going to swap things out or we're going to add things in there. That's obviously going to shake up the entire ratings as well. And I will also be doing similar thing with the defenders, for instance. If the formula is, for instance, how many champions can do Korg, how many champions can't do Korg. So we're going to figure out who are going to be the toughest defenders of the ones that are listed here on average. Did I tell you to do? Yeah. But yeah, anyways, that's the point of the spreadsheet. As I move forward with it, I will be making it public as well, don't you worry. And yeah, at the moment we are sitting at, what, 28 champions in it. So I'm just, you know, adding champs in it slowly, bit by bit. And I like doing it together with you guys, because I myself don't know every champion perfectly, you know. I have a decent idea, but if that's one of your favorite champions, you are going to be, you know, knowing more than I do about the matchups and stuff like that, because one person can't be an expert on every champion. Anyways, yeah, we can go and raid Rich if you want, JJ. Drop the link. I'm going to be finishing up now. It is past midnight here already, so. Revisit that Jack's Silicon later, sure. Rich has finished? Okay, never mind. If there's nobody else streaming that we can raid, is there somebody? Let me know. Surprised they didn't show us Kushala's deep dive. Kind of annoyed a bit. I was looking forward to that one. Thank you for your working. My pleasure. Carnival is on. Well, you can drop his link. You can go and say hello if he's still going to be streaming. He's doing incursions right now, so you can go and say hello. Carnival, I think, speaks Spanish mainly in his streams. So I don't know if you guys know Spanish, but you can go and say hello. He's a very skilled player as well. You know, at the very least, if you're interested in like high tier alliance wars and stuff like that, you know, he's a top tier player. But you know, his content's in Spanish. The final fault understands, but it's brutal. Yeah, Finn not dexing that Doom's level 2 was brutal too. Anyhow. See you later, guys. And huge thank you to Relentless, Russell, Bonius, and everybody else for supporting the stream. Oh yeah, sorry, it's Turkish. My bad. I forgot. It is Turkish. I apologize. It is Turkish. But yeah, anyhow, I'm gonna catch you guys later. Bye-bye.
Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the